opportunity that we can't pass on.
No, MΑORI, welcome back to Central Energy Trust Arena. Court 4 action. It is the business end of the tournament. Ryan Doubledam here on the call. Jackson Fisher will be joining me shortly once his call on the show court has finished. We have an exciting matchup here. In quarterfinal 1, we have Westlake Girls from Tamaki Makaurau taking on Columba College of Ōtepoti Dunedin. As we're taking the shots off the Westlake Girls warming up. Westlake coming into this game undefeated, top in their pool. A nice little rest this morning, while Columba College took on Kaiapoi in the 2-3 preliminary quarterfinal and a nail biter. Columba College holding on to win by 1 point. So, will that extra energy spent this morning pay dividends or cost Columba? Will the rest play the part for Westlake as we get some team lists for Westlake Girls High School? We've got Charlotte Morstan, Katie Moores, Lucy Dawson, Charlotte Undamzak, Maya John, Sahara Kartanet, Lauren Williams, Riley Sine'au, Amani Rasmussen, Bridget McMillan, Emma K. Schroeder, and Lily Fotu, coached by Bronwyn Davidson and assisted by Nella Fotu. As we see the team coming in for Columba College from the deep south. No strangers to Court 4. This is, I think, their 3rd or 4th game here on Court 4. As we get the Columba College team list. Kiana Brown, Aria Brown, Aisling Severite, Shanti Kara, Madison Wheeler, Devon Skivington, Matuaina Lima, Charlie Sinclair, and Ruby Tillard. Coached by Markham Brown, assistant coach Dana Turnbull and Matt Tahuna. As we welcome in one Miles Pearce, who's done the old switcheroo of Jackson Fisher. As we take stock of our referees at Brock Harlem and Jasmine Dean from Manawatu Basketball. Miles?
Good morning. No, definitely afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you?
Good, thank you. You got your wish? You got to see the Westlake Girls play, or are you just filling in? And
No, Jackson and I have done a little bit of a tradesy. I was meant to actually call a Westlake game yesterday, but with the terrible weather, one of the, I dare say that about the magnificent Palmerston North, but there was a leak on one of the, in a roof that caused the game to move, and I never got to call the game. So I'm sort of fulfilling my life's dream to do this one. Plus I get to hang out with you, so that's a massive win for me.
I'm so honoured, Mr. Pearce, to be doing another game with you.
Yeah.
And an important one in that is the winner will progress to tomorrow's semi-final. They'll take on the winner of Tauranga versus St Andrews over on Court 1, as all 4 quarterfinals are scheduled to tip off within the minutes.
Yeah, this is a huge important time slot, with all quarters going on, courts 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the girls. We're lucky enough to get the Westlake-Columba matchup. Columba winning through in the elimination final this morning.
Dramatically, actually. I just got told about the end of the game. A couple missed free throws, but then an offensive two-up secured by Columba, who was shooting the free throws. On a tie ball game, and then the Kaiapoi Wahine committing the hara, sending them straight back to the line.
Straight back to the line,
yes. Winning the game is Westlake control the tip. And a fantastic start. The dime from McMillan to Moores.
And a big shout out to the Moores clan. Over the years, I've had a little bit to do with those. And Jimbo, Beck, Sarah, Matt. I feel like I'm missing someone. Jess, how could I forget Jess? All the Moorses. The girls going through Westlake. Sarah and Beck winning a championship with this team last year.
Yeah,
Rebecca now
two or
Hawaii.
3-time repeating champs.
3-time champs, and Rebecca now plying her trade in Hawaii. What a terrible place to have to go play some basketball. We see
McMillan aggressive early.
Moores, great pass. Rasmussen finishing inside. Baby Giraffe scoring 2.
Westlake pressure. Columba College faced Hamilton girls who had similar pressure, so they're looking to carry over yesterday's lessons. From the pressure they faced against Hamilton in the Westlake game, but so far no dividends as 2 possessions and 2 turnovers. And some poor transition defenses. McMillan probably should have shot that herself, but unselfish.
Yeah, there's actually such a thing as too unselfish, isn't it? If you've got created a good shot for yourself or a teammate, and whether it's a you shoot it or the pass, the extra pass isn't too necessary, as we see a little pressure up the floor. Numbers advantage. Potentially a backcourt violation, but Kiana Brown says, doesn't matter, I'm going to take 2 points straight down the lane. Great way to open the account for Columba, as we see Fotu miss, knock that ball loose. And they're able to set that pressure up with that ball going out of bounds. Moore's guarding the ball. Little wrap switch there as Amani Rasmussen, length, blocking that shot. And EK Schroeder bringing the ball out. EK, 3-time champion, trying to go for 4 with this team.
A nice little empty side ball screen off the set there from Columba College, as definitely the header committed by Rasmussen. We want to see Severite probably just exiting that ball screen to the empty side a little bit earlier, so that puts the drops defender in a bit of a sticky situation. She probably just held that screen just a fraction too long. Yes,
and it's, as someone who maybe set a screen or 2 whilst playing, the timing of getting out, hitting and sitting is great at times. Getting out early is great at times, and it really depends on what the rest of the defense is doing, as we see a miss there. And
Shantikara just a bit long on the Kurafifi Turu, but the hard work, unlucky by Sinclair, working hard.
Yeah, great hustle, but tippy toe on the sideline. So we see Fotu inbound the ball to Schroeder.
Moore's backdoor, nice little give and go.
And that is where the extra pass is a beautiful one, leading for 2 points.
Strong connection there between the 2 bigs of Westlake.
And both so young as well.
Nice little backdoor cut there by Aria Brown, unable to get the reverse layup to go. It's the speed of Westlake just constantly pushing the ball down the other end of the court.
And it's funny watching some teams, because if I'm a fast team and you're a fast team, well, does someone do that better? But watching a couple of Columba's games over the last couple of days, they weren't a super up-tempo team.
No, they're kind of just in the middle there.
Yeah, they'll take the opportunities when given,
but not super fast. And make sure it is Columba, because
not
accidentally
Columbia.
called Columbia or Columbus a couple of times early on in the tournament, and heard about it, so you know.
Yeah,
just don't want you getting in there.
No, that's me
trouble.
just wishing I was in South America. But when Columba, great triple there.
Kurafifi Turu.
Yes, game back to 1 point.
Before you jump on the broadcast, Miles, I may mention that Columba had played on this court 2 or 3 times now, so these double rims, that little bit of experience where might come in handy for Columba, particularly shooting from distance.
But shooters are going to shoot, and they won't find excuses around double rims, although it is a bit weird. As someone who played, I didn't love the double rim.
No,
what's worse, double rim or no net?
Oh, no net for sure. I think just double rim, you just need a fraction more arc and a fraction more touch.
Yes. And let's be honest, I didn't shoot a whole lot.
No.
I wasn't like you.
Rasmussen unlucky there, went for the big swat, caught the arm of Shantikara, and that will be her 2nd personal foul. Morstan will enter the game for Rasmussen as we see the replay, the big swipe, and the baseline referee feels that it was an illegal contest of the shot. Kara misses the first Kuruto Toku
So Rasmussen checks out, Dawson checks in. Dawson is a New Zealand level rower.
Mawson.
Yeah, Mawson, sorry.
Not to be confused with Lucy Dawson.
Lucy Dawson. Dawson is not playing this game, I believe, with an ankle injury. Not Mawson, not Dawson. But yeah, it's Charlotte Rose for New Zealand, as well as an elite level basketball player. Multi-talented athletes we've got out here on the floor.
Brown, strong drive, couldn't get the hoop to go. Aria Brown, only year 10, so a bright future.
And her uncle, Matt Tahuna, helping out with the coaching. He said, great bucket by E.K. Schroeder. Had a chat to Matt Tahuna earlier. He said his Palmy boys team didn't make it, so he had a helping hand to give. Do you know anything about this? Palmy boys not making it?
Yes, I know plenty about that. As we see the first Waiheke timeout, as we see the double rims for court 4. Shirley boys and Nelson boys will get a chance to play on this in the game after in the AA quarterfinals as Harry Kelso misses a dunk attempt on court 5 as Pukekohe take on Ruamata in the 8-16 bracket. But yes, I know plenty about Palmy boys not making it.
Okay, that's it. I won't bring it up. Maybe once more. Ruamata, what a fantastic tournament they've had. Single A school playing up, and actually had a big game this morning against Nelson College. Went down in that one.
I was talking to one of the Tauranga boys coaches last night, and he said that it's just a small school, perhaps no more than 80 students, but these boys have been playing together since primary intermediate days. Won the single A 2 years ago, tried to get to AA last year, just missed out, and this year they made it and did really well. They pushed a lot of teams, and watching them, you can tell that they've been playing together for a long time. Just the way they can read each other without no communication. As the action in front of us begins, and E.K. Schroeder knocks down the Kuru Totoku to push the lead to 5.
I do like her shooting form. She's got a smooth-looking shot. Able to knock down a number of long-range shots so far this tournament.
Aria Brown, nice cut to the paint. Turns for the hook shot.
Tough little finish there. Here we go. Oh, Columba not able to hold on to that one.
And we baseline out Westlake. We get a good shot from their box set. Cartonet surveying, screen for the inbound to Schroeder, pull up.
Good. Bring back the mid-range. Great from E.K. Schroeder. Run off the line. Oh, little tip, but straight to Columba, and they keep it as Moores says no, gets the ball back. Westlake off and running.
Schroeder to her left hand, can't quite get it to go. Brown with the ball handling duties. Nice cut by Sinclair. Coach Mark and Brown pleading.
And I felt like that was just a great wall up there. Standing tall.
As Schroeder goes right down the other end. Aria Brown committing the header.
As we see the replay of that foul, definitely out of cylinder.
I think from our angle, it looked like Mawson there jumped forward, even though straight up, and perhaps that's what Coach Brown was speaking to the referee about.
Just a quick little chat. I do appreciate the fact the team in grey has taken some time and speaking to Gavin and Ken, who are doing a fantastic job helping develop some of our younger referees. The emphasis for our officials to communicate more, and that's communicate with players, communicate with coaches, and communicate with each other. I think those guys are doing an absolutely outstanding job in there, as we see Moores almost take that one away, and she gets it on the second try.
Nothing diffuses a situation more between either players or coaches and referees than some communication.
Oh yeah. just to be, like, sometimes you just got to acknowledge, you're not like, hey, I hear you, got it, I'll keep an eye on that, whatever it might be. As we see Westlake start moving the ball around, Schroeder to the left hand, can't get it. Columba off and running.
Nice pass by Lehman to Aria Brown, and it's a shot to go.
Katie Moores with a number of deflections, couldn't get that one.
Cartonet, rip baseline.
Sahara Cartonet has just put on a clinic in some games, scoring the ball.
Got some pretty quick jets, Cartonet. And a Hara committed on the aforementioned Cartonet. We see Shanti Kara go to the line for a quarter toe toku. Nails the first.
I love the pace that this game's been played at. I've watched a few games today. And on day 4 of the tournament, this is the longest tournament in New Zealand in terms of some of the youth stuff. And on day 4, most competitions are wrapping up, but we've got 2 more days, and you can see some tired bodies and minds in some games. And one of the things that I've loved in this game is we're up tempo, we're scoring the ball, and we're still playing hard. And one.
Cartonet, the aggressive drive. Yeah, I made mention just before you jumped on the broadcast that Westlake had the morning off, a little bit of sleep in, while Columba had to pay. So
did you get a sleep in? I had the 9 o'clock game.
So did I, but yeah,
nothing that a strong black coffee won't get you through the day.
Exactly.
12 of them.
So it leads out to 22-13. Westlake in charge here. The ball just goes off the fingertips of Sinclair. This pace certainly something that Westlake's comfortable with, and Columba just struggling to get a read.
Middle ball screen. A late switch. Photo unable to get, but Moore's back right there. And at this rate right now, I'm not sure who I would pick to have as my favourite Moores. James, you may be sliding down that list of favourite Moores players as the bench from Columba up and unhappy with that.
Moores gets the leak out off the rebound. And this pressure starting to build for Columba. Katie Moores using her superior length. Just, hey, if you're going to chuck it into my hands, I'm not going to bail you out.
No, not at all.
You're going to have to be a little bit more creative, a little bit more disciplined.
It's what we like to see.
Sevington. Turnover on the entry pass to the post. And here comes Westlake. Nice step through, but the travel called. Jasmine Dean says, nope. Taking too many steps. Lily Fotu is a violation of the rules. As Kiana Brown re-enters the game for Columba. Brown up top, bit of space. Kurafifuturu's left from the moment of left her hand.
Here's a coaching question for you. Do you teach players to follow their shot?
No.
Yeah, I'm the same. It's a thing that, if I know I've shot a bad one, maybe, but have some faith that that thing's going in. It's amazing how many players don't finish their shot because they're already chasing a shot.
And sometimes it might depend on your transition defense philosophy. You
Yes.
tag up, are you getting back? Hopefully you've got some rules, because if you don't, then your transition defense is probably all over the place.
Transition D, what's that? So we see Columba inbound, and great 2-foot stop. Pressure and length of Moores puts that one off.
Yeah, if Moores is going to be so deep in the paint, you take that and just get to a little push shot, little floater over Moores instead of taking it right to her where her links becomes more effective. This will be a final position of the game. Quarter.
I love how you're ahead of that. That's good. It's been very entertaining first quarter.
As Brown looks grimacing.
One and a half seconds to go here in the first. An 11-point lead.
Severai, you know, she came off the bench. She normally starts for this team. Bandaged knee, and may have just taken a bang there and just trying to walk it off.
The amount of tape used in days 4, 5, and 6 of this tournament increases every day.
By how much?
By 74%.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
End of the first quarter here. Westlake have a 24-13 lead over Columba College. This is quarterfinal number 1. The winner takes on the winner of Tauranga and St Andrews College over on court 1. And I can tell you that Tauranga girls are up 8-3. Only 3.5 minutes played there as the game before went a little long. What do you make of the first half, Miles?
It's been an up and down affair, and I think that the pace and pressure from Westlake is the difference in the game right now. You know, that we've had a team that I've watched play a little bit, not a lot, in Columba. And like you said earlier, they're not a slow team. They take their opportunities, but Westlake has been relentless in their pressure. As we see on screen there, Mr. Liam McRae, former Southland Shark.
Yeah, I'd agree. I think Westlake, this is their style of play, and they are comfortable at this pace and with this pressure, whereas Columba is probably a fraction too fast. And to be both effective against this pressure and at this pace, as well as last the whole 40 minutes, it's a tall order. So they're going to have to think of a way, how do we get Westlake to play at our place, where we're comfortable, where we can be more effective and have a chance to, well, first of all, trim the lead.
Yes.
And then be in the game, in the last 2, 3, 4 minutes.
And I thought on the boys' side, Aquinas has done that a couple of times very, very well. They played their game. They forced some people to slow down and do the things that they wanted to do. And they beat Dilworth on day 1 in that very style, just kept it close, and then were able to pull out the win at the end. And possibly one of the biggest upsets of the tournament, knowing a 5th place from Zone 2 that was a single A beat the Zone 1 champion. And so a lot of people did not expect that at all.
I guess that's what's so fascinating about these tournaments, the difference in style of play and who can impose their will more efficiently. As we see the empty side ball screen, the switch, Morstan onto Brown. Lima guarded by Fotu, back to Brown. Morstan doing a great job, making Brown uncomfortable. As the shot clock winds down, an errant shot there by Madison Wheeler.
Yeah, and I think this is, and we've spoken about this a couple of times during commentary, but right now we've got four regions represented in this game. And that is an Auckland team, a Southland, Auckland team, a Christchurch team, and our officials were Manawatu and I can't remember, but it was somewhere else. So even the referee styles in different regions, the rules are interpreted differently. Emphasis on different things, as we see Columba long on that triple attempt. And so you've got to get used to and adjust to the officials, and you've got to figure out your style of play and how you can do that best, as we see Schroeder knock down a triple.
Berry's Hukurafifi Turu attempt, and the pressure on Westlake's right back there, forcing another turnover. We'll take the small break and pray just to acknowledge our major partner in this tournament, Foot Locker. We thank them for their sponsorship, and there's plenty of others we'll acknowledge throughout the broadcast. Well, Schroeder has the ball back up top. We haven't seen Rasmussen for a while, but she does have those 2 fouls, but there's no trouble at the moment without her. Nice extra pass as Morstan rattles at home the Korofifi Turu through the double rims, and that pushes their lead to 19.
But what a fantastic thing it is for the Westlake coaches to have Rasmussen with 2. Not that that's fantastic, but the depth of talent that they have. Morstan able to come in, you know, and contribute off the bench. As we see another triple, dug that one off the rim, but Morstan there, just a power of work she's doing.
Offensive two-upper, Futu surveying. She says, well, I'm going to have a crack, and oh, 2 bounces, but you know who it is. Morstan, second offensive two-upper of the possession, and she finishes it off, and that lead is above 20.
It's one of the things that I actually spoke to Charlotte Morstan and tried to get her to consider that rowing is just a way to get around on the water, and basketball's really cool.
Basketball's a way to get around in the world.
Yeah.
Says, Coach Markin Brown has called a timeout. The lead to 25 with only not even 3 minutes gone here in the second quarter, and the girls need a chat to figure out what they can do.
It's all on here, but it's all on all over the place. We've got 9 courts going at the moment. Whakata Māori is broadcasting a number of courts. Of course, you're listening to Ryan Doubledam and myself here in this quarterfinal. But on court 1, I believe, we have an update for you.
Tauranga girls 12, St Andrews 10. Just over halfway through the first period, so their game is a lot further behind than our game.
That's because we run a tight ship.
And I'm not sure if viewers at home can hear the Ruamata fans, but one of their supporters is wearing a shirt saying the 13th man has brought his own traditional horn and a magnificent shell that he's been blowing on all through their games, all throughout the tournament. And it's giving the boys some support as he's on screen. And if we hold long enough, well, it's a timeout, so we might not see him in action. But a fun fact about the Ruamata, their coach came up with the te reo words we use to describe basketball, the tūrapas, the kurawhiwhi turus, everything you've heard throughout the week. It's come from the Ruamata head coach. As the action's back underway, and a little bit strong on the layup there was Riley Sinoa.
And what an absolute fantastic contribution that that coach has made to our game. I have come up with nothing to contribute, I feel, in this way, shape or form, as we see Moore's short on that one. And again, sticking with the play, stick-to-itiveness. Schroeder, corner 3. Long, Moore's. Oh, able to keep that in bounds.
You're just stealing other people's phrases now, eh?
Oh, that's Casey.
Frank.
Yeah, it's all Casey. But I will credit Casey all the time. I'm not, I will give credit where credit is due.
Ball screen, Brown, little hezzy, little bit of traffic now. Step through, off the top up. Sina Al with the toot up Schroeder. Yeah, just lovely little hesitation, and Aria Brown caught the push. Schroeder gets the N1 as we see the replay here. Just pull it out, right to left, around the defender.
And that's her second foul. Nothing too much to worry about at the moment with 2 fouls. We did call a game together where Jackson Ball from Napier had 3 fouls in the first quarter. Coach picked up that second one in the first quarter. Coach left him, trusted him, and then picked up the third. Always tricky when you've got some very talented players in your group in foul trouble. You'd rather see them on the court rather than on the bench. And I think this aspect of Westlake's game right now, all their bigs have the ability to rebound the ball and start the break. You've seen Moores do it. We've seen Rasmussen do it. Riley there just pushing the breakers. Fotu is off on that layup.
Yeah, I think the Colombo girls are really struggling with the length, particularly of Katie Moores recently. But even when Rasmussen was in, making it very hard to have any kind of rhythm inside the paint. There's a nice entry pass. A post move, unrewarded. Ball will stay for Westlake.
I don't know if she realized how open she was when she caught the ball.
Little right hand baby hook.
Yeah, bring back the jump hook. As we see Schroeder check out of the game.
Box it here. Watch the screen for the inbounder. Here it comes for Fotu, but Sahara Carton, he says, I'm going to have it. Attempt. Brown.
Great handle by Brown, trying to beat that pressure. Unfortunately, her teammate just couldn't quite hold on to that one.
We have the single A final between third and fourth, playoff between Hattapolta and Opunaki on the show court. Currently tied 13-all at the quarter break as Fotu gets back to her right hand.
Yes, that single A boys final coming up a little later tonight at 7:30. Elim Christian College is playing Te Araha. Pookie Lendon doing a fantastic job, as we see.
Pass go out of bounds.
Yes, a little bit behind the play. I think there might have been a deflection in there.
Bounce pass, perhaps next time if there's a defender with their arms up. Nice flash to the ball there by Brown, and Kara runs onto it. That's some good press break.
Moore's blocking. Oh, called for the foul.
Perhaps from
Well, it
Fotu
could be a
behind.
cut. Yes, it could be. No, foul was on Fotu. Moore's clean up top. Fotu got it maybe on the side.
Perhaps a little bit unlucky, but that press break was probably one of the better ones Columba have seen. As Brown flashed the ball, Shanti Kara run on, and a little duck in once the ball was in the paint.
Riley snags that rebound, and there she is. Even it's just that one dribble. Putting the ball on the floor is to the left of us. You can see in the bottom of your screen, Rasmussen about to go to the scorer's table and check into the game on the next whistle.
So Carton is short on the Kurafifi Toru. Just lacking that little bit of arc you need here on the double rims as Rasmussen checks back in.
Rasmussen for Moores.
Little press, 1-2-1-1 press.
Or diamond type action.
Looking for a trap.
And even if you go back to the Westlake first championship with Izzy Pugh and I believe Mackenzie Chatfield was in that group, the tempo that they like to play at was absolutely fantastic. As the reverse layup is good.
Foul is called prior.
Prior to
22. That foul is on Bridie McMillan.
And even with that group, the style of play, what they run has changed over the course of their three-peat. But that's what offensively and defensively what they do has been changed due to personnel. But I love the intent and the concepts that they play with. As we see Rasmussen rebound, little off balance, couldn't get that to go.
Read like a book. Fortunate for Ruby Tillard there. Fotu, Kurafifi Toru, short. Got to really push it up on these rims. This is a bit of a tussle underneath for the loose ball.
Hey, Rick. If my girl's standing and the girl rolls into, is that not a foul?
Coach Brown asking some questions.
Ashanti Kara will take a break. It's not quite the most efficient baseline out for Westlake. Oh, and a moving screen. Yeah, that's easy call. Riley Sano. As we see the replay just out of her cylinder, and yeah, that's all day, every day. Is Udamusk checks in, number 6 for Westlake, getting some burn. Columba into their 1-4 high set. Brown, rejection, perhaps a travel, misses the layup. Saved under your own basket, which you shouldn't really do.
No, it's a great effort, but unfortunately the ball gets back to Columba, and they score an easy one there.
Spinning into traffic. Extra step taken. Back-to-back turnovers for Westlake.
And you see both officials raise that hand. You know it's definitely happened. We might be able to get away with something from time to time, but not there. Eagle eyes of the team in grey calling that one.
Yeah, a lot of contact there. Brown setting the screen, and Westlake Gilders runs her over. Here comes Sahara. Just loses the handle and calls for the the travel.
Lost control for a moment, regathered.
Sideline out for Columba. Sinclair, the ball. Not so much pressure from Westlake in the last couple of minutes. Tilliard operating.
Well, even though there hasn't been the up the court pressure, you see some of those catches from Columba. They're starting to catch the ball 3, 4, 5 feet away from the basket.
Help, cut us.
Deflection there. Rasmussen takes the contact, can't finish. All legally.
What do we got?
It's a tough one. It's a quarterfinal, and you can see the level of physicality has gone up from just pool play.
Yeah, this game's last couple of minutes has really lost its rhythm and its structure. Not a lot of trouble to the scoreboard.
Which helps Westlake, the fact that they've got such a commanding lead right now. So the scoreboard hasn't ticked over for either team, but no one's been able to settle into some good offense.
Speaking of offense, nice little corner fill to a cross screen. And there we go, McMillan on the cut from the post up.
Stay back, Isaac. Stay back.
Back into their kind of diamond pressure, which is perhaps an extended man, which is why it looks like a diamond.
Whistle goes on that drive.
McMillan with the header. So we'll see the catch for Brown on the wing, and this catch turns, and McMillan, the late defender. Result in 2 quarter tokus for Kiana Brown. High arcing shot is long off the tupper. Only 59 seconds to go here in the first half of quarterfinal number 1. Again, Brown unable to convert. As Schroeder getting to her preferred left hand. McMillan back to Schroeder. Fills the corner. We get a nice little pinch post action. And Schroeder takes that mid-range, telling Mr. Pierce it is not dead, not on her watch.
No, not at all. And Schroeder has done a fantastic job shooting the ball this tournament, and you can see she's clearly worked on that on that aspect of her game, that mid-range where she gets run off, and rather than try and challenge the defense at the rim, just pull up in space and knock it down. Rasmussen jumping.
Just needs to wall up there. Probably doesn't need the swipe at the end of it.
No, with
Granted,
her,
she's been called for the push, not the swipe.
yes, but with her long arms, as you mentioned, that wall up force a tough shot.
Similar to Moore's was just being big, and the Columba girls are throwing it into her hands as opposed to hunting the blocks and
Yes.
Moores ends up with, 2 or 3 rejections in that latter part of that first quarter, as Aria, the younger sister, Brown, has missed both her koroto tukus, as well as the jumper and the half-court heave. It's off to the left by Schroeder. In what has been a fast-paced first half, with Westlake just really imposing their style of play, forcing Columba into a lot of mistakes and a lot of turnovers, resulting in a healthy 32-point lead. Miles Pearce.
Yeah, it's been absolutely fantastic. Fantastic first half, as you said. Just the pace of play has been outstanding, and hopefully they can keep it up for the second half, and we'll be back for some more action shortly.
Girls are twice as likely to drop out of sport. That's why 2 Degrees is committed to fighting for fair for women and girls in sport at every level. Get your Support Her merch and keep her in the game.
Funding is a real challenge. We know that a lot of schools face that ongoing, and the reality is if you go to a lower decile school in New Zealand, you are less likely to be able to afford to participate in sport.
Obviously, having come through it myself with kids and being one of those kids myself who played sport, I know how much it defined who I was. And now being able to go, I can't fix it all, but we can help and try and give to those people who are going through a really tough time. It's a real privilege, but for us, we want to see others getting involved in this. This is not a selfish thing for Apollo. This is about how can we get, whether it's construction or other businesses, to get involved in this.
There's a lot of things that kids miss out on, and so to have businesses step up and want to be involved and to help is a game changer for schools. It really is.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
This isn't about long-distance calling, technology, or living overseas.
Do I have one more bid? Thank you.
We're going to go once. We're going twice.
And we are sold to the Kiwi phone bidder from Manchester.
It's about Bailey's finding buyers that others can't.
Hey. Sport is about more than just the game. It's about going from teammates to best mates. It's the high fives and helping hands. It's learning when to back yourself or back your buddies. It's actually being excited to get out of bed early on a Saturday. Sport is about more than just the game. That's why Caltex is proud to help fuel school sports.
It's time for action. We are working to reduce the impacts of climate change, side by side, with nature, with each other, through research, investment, and practical innovation. Because nature is not a resource, it's a collaborator. Nativa, leading with nature.
My dad, he wanted somewhere so for all the whānau that were out streets, had somewhere to come home to, and they could call it their own. And so hence the journey of Takahanga Marae began.
Kia ora and welcome back to Central Energy Trust Arena. Court 4 action. It's quarterfinal number 1. Westlake Girls 49, Columba College of Otupoti Dunedin 17. Westlake imposing their will to their fast-paced pressure play in the first half, resulting in a 32-point lead. An update on the other quarterfinals: Tauranga Girls 23, St Andrews 18. 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. Hamilton Girls almost at half-time have a 45-33 lead, while St Kitts have a 2-point buffer on Mount Ambler Grammar halfway through the second quarter. So this quarterfinal well and truly ahead of the other 3 in action, as we are about 40 seconds away from teams retaking the court. Mr. Pearce.
Yeah, it's been, what a time for the girls. All 4 quarters, all quarterfinals on at the same time, and some outstanding games. Coach Brown there with a smile on his face at halftime, despite a little bit of a deficit.
I think that's the way to do it. It would be a little unfair to perhaps play one earlier or one later. Little, you know, it's an even playing field in terms of scouting. You'd have to go back and look at the Glory League to scout tomorrow's opponent as opposed to doing it in person because you're all playing at the same time. As our athletes take the court here on court 4. Preceding this game on court 4 on the live stream, we will have Shirley boys in zone 4 clash with Nelson boys.
A couple of South Island Titans going at it head to head.
While the other remaining boys quarterfinals will be on the surrounding courts as Shantikara has the ball up top. And perhaps is that a little hint of a zone there from Westlake? Schroeder getting a hand in the passing lane.
Yes, a little bit of a 1-2-2, 3-2 type look as Moore's using that length, as we mentioned in the first half, taken away, lobs it over the top. Unable to make the layup. But Moore's with another rebound.
Schroeder to her left, kick out, Moore's. High arc, it's what you need on these double rims. Akora Fifi Toru.
Moore's bringing it all.
I'm telling you, if you're a flat three-point shooter on these rims, you're going to be in trouble. But if you can get some snow on it, some arc, you're going to have some success.
Fotu misses the easy one there.
Sinclair, ball screen from Brown against the zone. Need a flasher in the middle. Brown step through. Tough shot off the tupper. Yeah, clear push in the back by Brown, but really good sportsmanship shown there by Brown.
No ill intent. Both players just hungry to try and get on that loose ball. Unfortunately, there was a little bit of excess contact.
Partene using that speed. Nice dime by Katie Morse.
And she really puts on the speed as she comes around the top of that screen, and great find.
Good footwork.
Yeah, great footwork. Lovely little inside finish.
Shantikara there for Columba College. Here she comes again to the left hand. Fotu, short. Moores again, another O-board. Drifted the corner there, EK. As Fotu will get 2 shots. As we see the replay, it's the Hada, yeah, clear hand in the across Fotu's arm there by Kiana Brown, as we see Fotu knock down her first quarter toe toku. Look to knock down both of them here. So we check out our other courts. Ruomata down 16 to Pukekohe, and Dilworth holding a 10-point advantage. 44-34 over Rangiora in the 8-16 bracket for the double A's. Shanti Kara back-to-back buckets. Kora Fifi Toru.
And Westlake went with a late double on that one. Almost to the point where you could stay at home, but tried to double. They found the open player and knocked down the three.
Aria Brown on the break. Through, there we go. 3 buckets in a row by Columba. A little bit of rhythm. Just need to take care of the defensive two-uppers and then get out and run their stuff as
beautiful kick out.
Oh, nice push shot. Maya John. Beautiful.
And it really was just a good up fake in space, and up fake to create some space, as we see Moores beaten off the dribble.
Yeah, I agree with Coach Brown there. A couple of fouls in As Fotu comes back and she gets the friendly roll off the tapa.
I have seen a number of officials let go some contact down low when there is a player out of control, an offensive player out of control, and just sort of comes careening down the lane and tries to create something. There's been a number of officials that haven't blown the whistle. And I really like that because as you've coached some international basketball.
I have not refereed international.
No, but you see the referees, they don't reward that at all internationally.
No.
If an offensive player is out of control and helter-skelter in the lane, that's not a call that you will often find in FIBA events.
And if you watch our under-16 Wahine play last night, you saw that against Japan as they fought valiantly, going down narrowly.
Great game.
And if you want to watch the girls, they have a 2 versus 3, similar to this morning here, playing against Chinese Taipei at 8:30 on the FIBA YouTube channel, where if they win, they're going to the World Cup to represent our Motu.
So we see Fotu, a little spin in the lane.
Motu to Fotu, turnaround jumper.
John went for the steal and didn't quite get it. Moores says no.
Yeah, just a bit of a mismatch there for Sinclair. It's the speed by Katane. Katie Moore's patient as ever, just been a nuisance with her lovely length.
But what a luxury, knowing that you can. John went for the steal, didn't quite get it, as we see Schroeder miss on the left hand.
And off Katane's
but
knee.
You've got the wall behind you of Katie Moores. Probably has more block shots in this game than James Moores has had in his career.
What are you trying to say there, Miles?
No, nothing.
James doesn't play defense?
No, I'm just trying to give James some stick. I know he's probably watching.
So we see shots of the Westlake bench, and now Coach Tahuna and Coach Brown, as the lead has gone out to 40 points, Westlake 66, Columba 26. Court 1, the winner of this game will play, currently would be St Andrews, as they have a 1-point lead, about 4 minutes to go over Tauranga Girls, and Tauranga Girls just took the lead back. So all to play for here is perhaps a Dilworth player had a dunk, some cheers down the far end of the stadium. Hamilton Girls have started their third quarter. They were up 10 over Wellington East. And I'm pretty sure St Kitts is up 4, 35-31 over Mags.
Some very close games going on all around over the 9 courts here.
And then Ruamata fighting back, only down 10, and there's plenty of time to go on Ruamata Pukekohe. Game on court 5.
Almost dribbled into the trap there, able to get that bounce pass off early enough.
Aria Brown takes the contact, managed to get the ball to drop.
The Brown sisters have been very good, as we see Schroeder
walks into it.
Uncontested 3. The Brown sisters have been key for this Columba College lineup throughout the first few days.
Is Schroeder year 12 or year 13? Must be year 13.
Schroeder is a year 13. She is a senior. She was a year 10 for their first championship, so part of all 3 wins so far. Great pass.
Katane, the aggressive drive. Aria Brown, the harder.
I do love the rugby-esque off the floor.
Little half-back, pick it up off the ground, hit your man in stride, and it's Katane.
Yes,
to the
indeed.
lines. And she knocks down the first quarter Totoku.
We saw Lauren Williams before. Her sister Holly Williams was a championship with Westlake a couple of years ago. She was a very good rugby player as well. Holly may have appreciated that pass.
Lima has the inbounding duties, finds Kara. A little bit of a matchup press here. Disguised as his own press.
I do like that. Go, don't go, keep the ball handler.
Yeah, pin them to the sideline there, but Kara's done well to get it inside the three-point line and turn it into a pair of koroto tokus.
Here is Fotu and Williams checking in. As well as number 6, Shiloh checking in. 3 subs for Westlake girls, fresh legs. And with the tempo that they play at, they definitely need it. Riley, kick ahead, can't quite handle it. Charlotte Morstan, short on that one. As you said earlier, probably need a little bit more lift on these double rims.
Kick ball violation, but I'm pretty sure Morstan used their knee, which I don't know if that's...
The technical rule, I believe, is anything up to the knee.
So if it's on top of your knee, you're good to go?
I don't...
A little bit of Pele?
I will talk to Ken as we see Williams get the ball. Coach Tahuna to my right was signaling for a travel, but that rule has changed. You're allowed to slide.
As long as you don't roll.
Yes.
And you change where you're sliding from.
There's been a few rule changes over the years, so always got to try and keep up with them.
As we see Charlo Udumisk at the free throw line, knocking down her first koroto toku to the delight of the crowd behind us.
I've watched Westlake play a couple of times, and I do like her intensity on the defensive end, Shiloh, as we see a jump ball.
We'll stay with Westlake girls.
Lime wraps that up, and next possession we'll be back with Columba if there is another jump ball, or at the start of the fourth quarter. I would like to see the jump ball brought back.
So would I, actually. Kind of like the NBA.
Yeah. You know, possession arrow for quarters, as we see Westlake add another 2.
And if it's tied a jump ball, it's a literal jump ball.
It is a jump ball, yep.
As Sinclair misses the left-in lay, but the offensive toed up by Kara Tillard into the bigger Riley, but Riley commits the hutter. Ruby Tilliard will get a couple of hutters.
Some fresh legs in the game, trying to keep up with the pace of play that Westlake has imposed here.
Aria Brown and Aislinn Severite will re-enter the action. As we see the horn of Ruamata in action, have closed the deficit to 7 points. Columba in their own zone now.
Empty out the corner, and we see a little bit of contact forcing the player back over. Where they picked it up or not where they picked it up is another thing.
Nice little reverse on the offensive toed up by Westlake. Oh, good press break.
Very good press break.
Yeah, they deserve the points there. Madison Wheeler converts.
And it's something that defenses can't take away absolutely everything. So the pressure is forcing the pace of play. The pressure is forcing some bad passes and sometimes quick shots. But you do have a number of bodies up the floor, so giving up an easy one if you can break it as we see Williams with the offensive rebound.
Brown with the defensive two-up about losing her footing and passing it to the wrong team, and multiple offensive two-uppers by Westlake. Mid-range, Mawston.
And just a scrappy passage of play there, but the rebound count sky high.
Yeah, when you get 4 or 5 cracks at the apple, you're going to take a bite eventually.
And the possession game is always a tough one. Could you beat LeBron right now in a game of one-on-one?
Could I beat LeBron?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's not New Zealand, so
no.
By the time he gets here, I'll be winning.
If you played him, do you reckon you could win?
No.
Okay, if he had 2 possessions and you had 50.
If he was trying, probably no. Good night.
As we see Columba get the breakaway score.
I had to think about that for a second, but then I'm like, who am I kidding?
100. You had 100 possessions.
And he had 2.
Yeah, and he only had 2.
Yeah, I could make a couple of rainbow threes.
Yeah, there you go. Possession game. All wrapped up. Jump ball. Columba will get that back.
Katani. Oh, yeah. Williams with a little bit of a bloody nose and blood on the shirt, or the singlet, I should say, of the Westlake White.
She did a great job down there. Undersized, fighting for rebounds, and managed to keep it alive.
I had a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Pearce. Best uniform at this tournament?
I do like some of the gear that I've seen. Raw Matar have got some pretty cool looking strip. Mags as well. I've liked that. There's so many good uniforms to choose from, and that's a very tough one.
If you get a chance, have a look at Hamilton Girls White. They're just playing on court 3 over there. I quite like that, and I don't mind the Shirley blue.
Oh yes, I did see Shirley the other day play.
But if you maybe pick one, it'd be the crisp Hamilton Girls White and maroon.
That would be your one.
Yeah, and it's they've got some new uniforms this year. Obviously the colours haven't changed, but the designs change, and it's simple but effective.
There you go. I like it. I like it a lot. But some of the team gear has been very, very cool looking. As we enter the dying seconds of this third quarter.
Mawston on the break. Dunk it. Lefty, right-handed lay.
As we get to the third quarter break.
80-34, a 46-point lead. And currently, if all games stopped right now, they would be playing St. Andrews, as St. Andrews have a 1-point lead, 44-43 at their halftime break. As the score bench has been informed about the blood strip and is letting the referees know.
And we had this conversation in a game, a single A boys game, where a player had blood on his shirt, and one of his teammates ripped off a shirt. One of his teammates that hadn't played ripped off a shirt and gave it to him, but they wouldn't allow that. So he has got a Westlake have got a blood kit, and so I believe Williams will be switching to number 3. As we see Coach Matt Tahuna talking to his charges. Coach Matt Tahuna, long-time Sal's NBL player with the Manawatu Jets and Wellington Saints. So we got 40 seconds here as the coaches the coaches are just trying to give some last moment instructions before we come out for the fourth quarter. As I'm looking forward to my fellow commentator Ryan Doubledam had a question for the official, who was kind enough to explain.
Yeah, I just asked referee Jasmine Dean how far down the leg does the ball need a hit for it to be a kick ball, and she inferred that it's generally the motion of a kick, so an unnatural motion, But I said, hey, what if I use my hip? You know, come through and just whack it with my hip like a kind of a
Getting into
player.
some first touch football action.
Yeah, I was just trying to find out where the line was, but because Mawson got called for a kick ball and it looked like it came off her knee, but referee Jasmine Dean explained that because it was it's not a basketball move.
Yes.
And an unnatural move that thus it's a kick ball despite it not hitting her foot.
That makes a lot of sense. We see Rasmussen playing off 2 feet.
Yeah, nice footwork there. Couldn't get the shot to go though.
And Westlake have had a couple of those not be able to go here in the second half. Some good looks around the rim, but maybe it's the double rim, maybe it's not. Just a few finishing issues.
Yeah, the Hutter committed there by Maya John, just a little overzealous.
I believe the only player off the top of my head in foul trouble at the moment is Rasmussen with 3. I don't think any of the Columba players are in the same situation as we see the offensive rebound.
Charlie Sinclair. Although I would say when you're up 44 points with 9 minutes to go, no one's really in foul trouble. There's Rasmussen skies for the offensive two-up, but Schroeder, footwork, misses the roll. Rasmussen beaten. Carter beats everyone. Carter does everything she can to get back in front, but Carter just too quick there, getting the head start off the steal.
Rasmussen in and out. Hip swivel. And I can hear Coach Brown call over the back, which is actually not a real thing in basketball. There is no such thing as an over the back foul.
Pushing foul?
You can push someone in the back. But if I am just tall, like Rasmussen is quite tall and long, she grabs, rebounds over people.
Although we do see Madison Wheeler, so perhaps instead of over the back, it was a whack in the hem because Madison Wheeler uncomfortable and having to sub out due to potential hand, elbow, forearm,
something
in the head on the swipe for the offensive two-upper.
But yes, technically, and I know a lot of coaches ask for that. Technically, not a rule, not a thing.
Ruby Tillard playing in the tall timber, the scoop shot. Schroeder taking the ball out of bounds, Kartini coming back for the ball handling duties.
Schroeder will get Westlake into their offense. So we see in ball screen, slot ball screen, empty side.
Kartini, much better arc on that one. Look good, turns left her hand.
With a little fist pump afterwards, finally gets one to go.
Koro Fifi Toru.
Part of your junior tall fern group that will be heading to Samoa.
Yeah, representing New Zealand, Kartini for Westlake will be in the second week of December as we travel to Samoa for the Oceania Cup, looking for qualification to the Asia Cup.
Yes, top two go through.
Yep. We also have Kiana Brown, who's currently on the bench for Columba College, as a part of that squad also.
Yes, and I did see a New Plymouth girls game the round before this, I believe, Cassia
Bailey Knoll.
Yes.
Yeah. 10 of the 15 is a part of our squad here competing at secondary school nationals.
Absolutely fantastic to see a number of our athletes getting onto the world stage as Rasmussen blocks that one.
Kartini, that speed. The speed will get everyone eventually.
And when she turns on the jets, I don't think there's too many people here that can catch her as we see an illegal screen called.
A little bit unlucky, but perhaps Lima just not strong enough to hold the defensive player.
Yes, when you're setting screens, the physicality in those screens, you've got to be able to get position and hold that position.
Rasmussen shapes to shoot. McMillan in the corner, short, low board. Rasmussen padding her stats, not on purpose. As Gartini with the assist from Rasmussen.
Rasmussen just a little short on a couple of those attempts. But her length able to grab some offensive rebounds, kick it back out.
Lima.
Still only 15 years old, I believe, Rasmussen.
The bank
Mid-range.
is open for Charlie. Sinclair rattles at home. McMillan. Straight back at you.
The lead is out to 50-90 to 40 with 6 1/4 minutes to play as Rasmussen jumps but has no one to pass to.
Never want to jump to find the pass. It's okay to jump to make a pass, but not to find the pass. And she just got caught in the air, and all of a sudden, her teammates went open.
Just a little bit of sloppy passage of play by both sides. We've had some turnovers and just a little untidy as we see some subs come into the game. In the single A boys bronze medal game, Opunake 52 is playing Hatapolda and hold a lead 52 to 47.
Aria Brown with some nice footwork, but couldn't get the roll to go. As Westlake take a timeout. We'll just update you on the other quarterfinals going on. Hamilton girls have a 13-point lead, 57-44 at their 3-quarter break. While I believe Saints Kendigan College is up 46-41 over Mags, if I'm getting the scores around the right way. And I can confirm it's 47 all. Just 90 seconds into the 3rd quarter between St Andrews and Tauranga girls. The winner here, which is likely to be Westlake, will face the winner of Tauranga or St Andrews. As Pukeanga dismisses a runner down there. Other games going on in the stadium. Rangiora fighting their way back into the game, just down 9 as the 3rd quarter looks to end. While Ruamata 67, 77 down. They had it to 7 earlier, but Pukekohe doing a good job keeping them at arm's length. And on one of the back courts in a Wellington derby, Wellington College have a 2-point lead over St. Pat's Silverstream, 65-63 at the beginning of their 4th quarter. So there's plenty still going on down here at Central Energy Trust Arena. We got quarterfinal action right now for the AA girls, and the quarterfinal action will continue at the 6 p.m. round with the AA boys. Schroeder, ball screen, step back, cutter, Moores, Fotu, Korowhiwhi Toru, long.
And you spoke about the extra pass earlier on, maybe. It was a little bit, we see Williams in the New Jersey, but that extra pass was a beautiful one to Fotu, unable to knock it down. But you want your team to move the ball and play unselfishly. As we see Rasmussen go under that screen.
Brown, Tiana, long off the tupper.
We've got the twin towers of Moores and Rasmussen in for Westlake right now.
Inside ball screen against the zone. The space is not quite there for Schroeder to find an easy pass.
Shot clock
to
at 5. Williams.
And the crowd goes wild. Williams sporting the new number 3.
Williams only a year 9 this year.
I was commentating a Mana game this morning, and they had a couple of year 9s apparently.
Yeah,
so
great to see.
Future's bright for the Wahine, as we said, travelling violation by Sinclair.
And possibly the coolest thing about this, one of the coolest things about this tournament is age group tournaments. You've got top age, bottom age. So if you're playing in the under 18s, you've got guys a year younger, guys and girls a year younger than you. Right now, we've got the year 9s playing year 13s. And everyone's holding their own, doing their thing, as we see Schroeder off the curl, out to the corner against the zone, knocking down another triple. 95-40.
A lovely set play, and pretty well read by the middle of the zone for Columba, but the player responsible for Schroeder not getting there anywhere near in time as she knocks down the corner. Kurawhiwhi Toru off the kind of stack screen, baseline runner. So it leads out to 55.
With just a tick over 4 minutes to play here in this quarterfinal. Exciting games all around the stadium.
Good defense by Aria Brown. The same stack play this time for Fotu, and it's the same result. Doesn't matter which corner, who shoots it.
On the other side of the floor.
Kurawhiwhi Toru's all around for Westlake girls. Brown over top, Sinclair.
Great kick
Wheeler,
out.
long on the offensive two-up, but Schroeder, Williams, off the tupper, Sinclair.
Rasmussen and Moores back as defenders in this fast break. Able to force Columba into a errant pass.
Oh, beautiful time.
I'm not sure who Fotu was passing to there, but Rasmussen took that one. Could have been to either of them. Rasmussen snaps that one, and Westlake cracked 100 points.
Yeah, triple figures for Westlake.
Which they have scored, I think, in every game so far in this tournament.
For mine, Westlake are the clear #1 seed for the Wahine. I think they have depth over a Tauranga girls or a Hamilton girls.
And they are two very talented teams
Yeah.
you just mentioned.
This Westlake just have a little bit more depth as we see the replay of the Hara committed, whereas the other two don't go so deep. So maybe whether it's fatigue come tomorrow,
yes,
the semi-finals,
which is day 5 of this tournament,
and or foul trouble, that the deeper bench of Westlake will pay some sort of dividend come crunch time, whether it be the semi-final or the final.
And we did see Rasmussen get into some foul trouble earlier in this game, and the ability to put a player like Moores out there who must have snapped up half a dozen blocks and 15 or so rebounds. Unfortunately, no stats for this game.
Sinclair, we're going to have to get it over. Nice kick ahead to Lima. Tilliard. Oh, through the defenders, nice step through. The crowd goes wild. The young Tilliard. Little pocket rocket from Columba gets a bucket as Mawson misses the bunny. Wheeler, kick ahead to Lima. And out of bounds for young Lima.
And there's 2 minutes to go. Westlake booking their place into a semi-final. And as you mentioned earlier, would play the winners of Tauranga girls, the Tauranga girls matchup with St Andrews College, I believe.
Riley sticks with it, with stick-to-itiveness.
Thank you, Casey Frank.
Nice kick ahead. Mawson doing the honours. Out to 105 as time winds down.
And
Tauranga girls briefly took a 9-point lead over St Andrews. St Andrews got it back to 4. Plenty of time left to go in that game. Stream is on court 1. They're only halfway through their third period as the time slowly ticks away here. Under 90 seconds to go here on court 4. Coming up, ladies and gentlemen, on court 4 we have Nelson boys, Nelson College taking on Zone 4 rivals Shirley boys in quarterfinal action.
I'm loving the bench support, the starting group doing a fantastic job building a lead, and the ability for these bench players to come in and have some success. The starters up on every single big play, cheering their teammates on.
And the other quarterfinals for the boys in the 6 p.m. round, still 44 minutes away. We have Christ College taking on Rosmini, which will be on court 1. Mount Wanganui College, an impressive win over Napier Boys last night, earning himself the rest this morning.
In overtime.
In overtime.
Yeah, big win.
Taking on Auckland Grammar, that will be on court 3. And then on the court beyond this camera will be Napier Boys taking on Westlake.
And Westlake have been impressive this tournament.
Yeah, Westlake
play a little bit of a 3-2 zone.
Earning the rest, yeah, they got some long athletes.
Yeah. Play that zone, very disruptive. Interesting to see what Coach Daly and Coach Donate come out with.
Because the boys from Napier struggled a little bit last night when the Mount went to their zone. They do have a couple of shooters from Jackson Ball and Isaac Allen that can break the zone, but they're going to need a full team performance. There's a friendly roll for Udu Musk.
As the clock ticks under 30 seconds, the relentless pressure is maintained as Williams picks up the steal.
Hada committed. Won't be shooting though, will be on the floor. And they should just be able to dribble it out. No need for points differentials when you come to the knockout stage.
No, all of that counts in pool play.
Yeah. So nice sign of respect. No need to score in the last minute. Just
Well, they clearly didn't want the shot clock violation to wind it down. There was a small differential.
About 0.4 of a second. It's Tilliard. Just wants to keep playing. Full credit to Westlake girls. Impressive winners. Imposed their style of play, which was just too much for Columba to handle. And are a class above here. Valiant effort by Columba, who have fought hard all week. And will have a chance to finish in the 5-8 semi-finals tomorrow. Miles Pearce, your final thoughts?
Hey, just an absolute display by Westlake girls, and good luck to all the teams through the rest of this tournament, quarterfinals and semi-finals and beyond.
Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We will have boys quarterfinal action here at Central Energy Trust Arena in approximately 40 minutes as the other games around us wind down. But Westlake take the victory here. See you shortly.
Hey, what's going on over here? Hey? Oh, it's a basketball. The maunga is smiling down on us here in Taranaki. We're here, Hoops in Schools, Basketball New Zealand. We've bought some hoops and it's great. Taranaki is going to be the next baller capital of Aotearoa. Man, we've got Corey Webster, we've got Brooke Locke, Tall Blacks, Tall Ferns. Let's get it. Let's see these kids, eh? How good is this out, Corey?
Well, this is what it's all about, right? To get out here and bring some brand new hoops to the schools. Basketball New Zealand have been doing this, running this initiative. Over 200 hoops in schools all over New Zealand, over the North Island and South Island. So it's an amazing thing already, and we're going to keep adding to that.
And seeing just talent, like, you know, these young fellas. Like, I saw a kid who's tall as hell. That dude could be a Tall Black right there.
Future Tall Blacks for sure, man. You know, another part of it is coming out here and identifying some of the talent that might get missed. So, you know, you might spot the next Stephen Adams out here, the next Tim Provide.
The next Corey Webster.
You know what I mean? So it's amazing to see, honoured to be a part of.
Good work, good work. All right, now we're gonna. Could you remember growing up and like that moment when you're like, oh man, I could be a basketball player?
I still remember this day in primary school, and it was always me and another girl versus all the boys, and just the fun that it brought me. And ever since then, I just kept playing and grew to love the sport.
It must be cool to give that back, you know?
It was pretty cool. I loved seeing all the smiles on all these kids' faces. And that's the most important thing, when all the kids are happy. And oh yeah, the growth in girls' sport and in basketball, it's amazing. I'm always promoting girls to keep playing basketball, and so much opportunities now. So yeah, I always like, come on girls, you can get to the top as well.
It's really cool, Dan, just to be here and see it happen, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's awesome. And that's what Hoops in Schools is all about, is giving the tamariki and rangatahi a chance to have accessible opportunities to play basketball, and that's what we're seeing here today.
We want this in every school, correct?
Yeah, we want hoops everywhere, North Island, South Island. So we've done over 200 hoops across the motu now, but there's no stopping. And as basketball continues to grow, our biggest challenge is making sure we have those facilities. So Hoops in Schools and Hoops in Parks, Hoops in MΑORI, it's just the start for us in ensuring that people can play basketball.
Why are these hoops so important to our tamariki?
We need good facilities for our kids to be able to improve their skills in sport. Lots of our community come and use these hoops. Every day there's at least 20 kids trying to share the hoops. So to have good quality hoops like this will mean that our kids will be able to practice, be able to get involved with sport.
All right, I'm here with the MVP. Camden, how you feeling, bro?
Good.
What was the most important part of the day today, brother?
Learning things with my old friends.
So my man here said that you could beat Corey Webster. Is this true?
Yep.
He said you could cross him up. Is that what you said?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, he's good. Hey,
Put some money on it.
Put some money. How much money you got right now?
None.
$9. He said. Who's the best girl player here at the school?
Me?
Do you agree with this?
Yes.
Yeah. Why are you so dominant? Why are you so good?
She's just number one.
Do you think you could beat Brooke?
Oh, easily.
Easily. Okay, we're about to find out.
She has 50 cents on it, she said. Yeah, I actually do.
50 cents?
Yep, I actually
Yeah, we can go for 50. Yep.
I have another 50 cents, so we can go for $1.
We're going to go for $1.
Yeah.
You know what? I feel generous. I'm going to give 50 cents as well. We've got $1.50 for you. Anyone else want to put any? No? What about put some shoes on it? Put some shoes on it.
If she beats Brooke, then we can have your shoes. Yeah.
These hoops are mean, eh?
Yeah.
You know what else is mean?
What?
This guy's mullet. Show the camera your mullet.
It's a rat tail.
It's a rat tail. It's a rat tail. Mean hoops?
Yeah, I really like them. The old ones weren't. Yeah, we need new hoops.
What was the old ones like?
Not that good.
Yeah, did someone break them? Oh, they're broken. Look at them over there.
No mai, haere mai. Welcome back to Central Energy Trust Arena. We have double A action here. Boys basketball quarterfinal number 1. Shirley boys taking on their Zone 4 rivals, Nelson boys. Ryan Doubledame here alongside Jackson Fisher. Jackson, aren't we in for a treat here?
Yeah, what an awesome battle of the South. Definitely one I circled when I saw these prelims come out. So very happy to do this one with you, Ryan. Our first one of the tournament.
Shirley boys qualifying top of their pool, had the morning off. Nelson battled hard against the Ruamata, coming out on top and earning a place here in the quarterfinal. These two teams matched up twice at the Zone 4 qualifiers. Nelson getting the better of Shirley boys, 94-78 in pool play, while Shirley got them back in the grand final, winning narrowly 77-73. Getting some team lists here. First will be Shirley boys in the light blue. We got Jed Taylor, Malin Newton, Kobe Costley, Kane Aruna, Liam Marshall, Mateo Ifobo Tonga, Jack Coburn, Jose Tito Haitana, Jackie Woodrow, Jack Leborn, Toby Hunt, Ricker Mellers, coached by Fraser Costley, assisted by Sam Senior.
And we'll have Nelson here on your screen. Their team list up now. James Matthews, Elijah Inwood, Cooper Adams, Brody Materoa, Rihare Tānoa, William Daniel, Marlon Brown, Jack Mella, Ashton Walker, Flynn Sargent, Kian Mella, Awatia Rahui, and they are coached by Sammy D, Sam Dempster, and assistant coached by Tony Anderson. Manager, Meg Matthews, James Matthews' mum.
On our screen, our referees, the team in grey, we got Elisha Vailiki and Amy Jo Clark from Wellington Basketball. We are set for a cracker here. We are 1 minute from tip-off. If I made you pick a team, Jackson, which is very difficult at the moment, with these two teams evenly matched as we went through their previous results prior to this, which side would you lean to?
Ooh, I've heard so much about Shirley, but I haven't been able to get down and watch them myself, really. And I've commentated this Nelson side. They can score in heaps with the firepower they have. So I really can't pick one, but if I had to, I'm going to go with Shirley just because of my main man, Jose, from the Zone 2 region.
The fans have turned out in force as per the Nelson Giants. Back in the National Basketball League, Nelson College have their own band of supporters decked out in blue, but as do Shirley, the Spartans of Shirley here in force, cheering on their mates.
Yeah, geez, Air New Zealand must have had their hands full with all of these supporters from the south.
Yeah, and I suppose particularly with the qualifiers being a month before the Nationals, you don't want to, you can never assume you're going to make it, Palmy boys. But also, you know, when you live far away, you kind of got to plan as well, because otherwise you get caught out with these late airfares, as we're about to get a tip ball here. MΑORI will be jumping against Jose Haitana, who is a specimen. He's athletic, skilled, and got a high ceiling.
Yeah, and a high motor as well. Never seems to stop, as we see Shirley boys there win the chip.
Haitana up top. Little cross screen from Toby Hunt. Down screen, little flex action. Almost a oop if they've thrown it a bit higher. Hunt on the spin. Tough shot. Short off the double rim tupper.
Inwood with the rebound there. And he'll bring it up, initiate their offense. Straight to the corner, doesn't think twice, does 11. That's William Daniel.
Here comes Newton, Matthews on him. Shirley boys already played one game on this court, 4 off the double rim, so they'll be used to the rims. I'm not sure about Nelson, but it does take a little bit of extra arc and touch around the rim as we see him. And one, Campbell. Foul committed by 15, Cooper Adams. I don't know if you've caught much of Nelson throughout this tournament, but they've certainly got 3 guys can hoop. One of them's Cooper Adam alongside James Matthew and Elijah Inwood. They are the leaders of this Nelson College team as the Kuruto Tuku rattles in and out.
Yeah, I've had them a couple times, so good to know that Cooper and James have actually played in the Sal's NBL with their coach as Inwood and one along the baseline. Big play, and that man gets hyped up too. It's a reasonably chill one for him. You see the replay here.
Straight back at you with the and ones. This time the Hutters on Fraser Costley. Inwood takes a deep breath. Kuruto Tuku to take an early lead. Strong arc.
3-point play there. And I mean, both coaching staffs, very talented crew. Us being coaches, we're just going to be in awe of, you know, what coverages they're in, what offense being played, especially with 2 teams that have seen each other so many times. What adjustments are we going to see here?
I think that's the key matchup there is Toby Hunt, who's been guarded by William Daniel. Toby Hunt can certainly fill it up. There's a bit more size than Newton Costley. And some interesting matchups. We saw Ashton Inwood guarding Fraser Costley as the ball came up before. As
no call there.
Loose ball. It's 5 seconds on the shot clock. Step through, tough look by James Matthews.
Good scout by my friend Jose too. Didn't jump on that pump fake, knew he wasn't going to shoot that one. This guy will.
Adams loads it up. Long on the Kudififi Turu attempt. Here comes Newton, little punch screen, rejects it. That's what he's good at, downhill transition. Millen Newton, apologies.
Yeah, he's got such a quick first step, and he's, you know, got some muscle behind him too once he gets down in transition, as does Inwood, but can't get that one to drop.
Costley. Got it by Inwood.
Sees the big and mellow and just says, I'm going to the hole.
Nice low, left to right, low scoop layup. Lefty finish. Adams, deep, pure. Toru, Fifi, Toru.
Seen him make a few of those in a different uniform too, in a green one, Waimea. But it's shifted over to Nelson College. Bit of a hikoi there, gets away with it though.
A lot of energy here on the court. Past us, court 5, we've got Westlake boys taking on Napier boys, and on a couple courts over, it's Christ, Auckland Grammar, Mount Maunganui, as the scoop layup goes to Nelson College. It's all go here at Central Energy Trust Arena.
Yeah, nice little
empty side ball screen. Bit of a travel, and maybe a bit of a Charlie by Campbell as he's just hobbling back. A little risky pass. This is where Newton's dangerous. Transition.
And it's up and down basketball that we're seeing. Such a staple of those southern teams. They like to bolt, you know, score in 6-7 seconds.
Campbell will take a break after, oh, sorry, Campbell. Marshall, apologies, will take a break after the Charlie. And Toby Hunt commits the last personal foul as Matthews brings the ball up. Getting a ball screen here as someone's just dunked it on the far court. Can't watch two courts at once, unfortunately. Daniel,
didn't take him long to heat up to these rims as Newton will just be called for an out of bounds. Didn't establish 2 feet inbounds before he caught it. And it'll be Nelson College ball on the base.
No timeout yet by Coach Costley. High trust in his team. As Nelson get their baseline outplay. Good recovery by Newton. Matthews, tough. Good defense, better offense right there.
Elite touch on the rim. Matthews, NBL experience. He's been here before in these tough games. I believe the Nelson Rapid League team winning the chip.
Back-to-back years, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit of a heat check, but dangerous if you got no trans D.
Oh, this will be a play. Big Kuru Topa from Jose, the boy from Taupo.
He certainly got, the more I watch Tito Haitana, like, there's a long, really long-term future for Jose with his athletic gifts. His inward, gets the switch. Mallor in the post, misses it, and then commits the foul. Yeah, easy call by the referee there. All over Newton as we see the replay of, you know, the fast break into the Haitana dunk, and surely boys have called their timeout almost bang on halfway through the first quarter as we take stock what else is going on around us. Napier boys are looking to push their lead to 2 points, but Barlin Casson just misses a free throw as they're up 14-13 over Westlake. Christ and Rosmini are yet to start on court 1.
Yeah, we've got some great games happening around us. And we've got some great supporters too.
The Nelson faithful.
Okay. Opinion on noisemakers. It's been a bit of a hot thing of recent years. Yes or no?
We even had them in our local leagues. And while they're doing them during free throws, and we had to be like, hey, you do it again, you got to leave the stadium. Can't do that.
Yeah.
I'm on the fence.
Because Rosmini used to have those like little, like, I don't know, what are they called?
Or something?
Yeah, the things they used to spin around. As we see, there's the air horn.
I like it for the atmosphere, but
yeah, not during a free throw, probably. That's all I'd say.
Yeah, just man-made noise is better, and it gives them a little bit of chance to communicate. But then again, like, we've got 4 high-pressure games going on at the moment. That there's going to be noise regardless. So.
Oh, and we see it.
Oh, yeah.
Little 1-2, 1-1 trap. Don't often see it at the high school level, but they're able to pull it off because they're just so fast and able to react in the passing lanes.
Daniel Strong on the Kurawhiwhi Toru. There's Newton downhill, lefty lay. Got to have some soft touch on these double rims, Jackson. We've already seen a couple, you know, these boys would normally make these layups, just rim out off the tupper.
Yeah, not sure how many double rims you see down the South Island.
Matiroa takes his first action, and Westlake cheer on an and one.
He's from Blenheim, that man. Hit some crucial threes in a game I called. Oh,
Haitana, the silky stroke, the Kurawhiwhi Toru, big time for Shirley boys.
Diocho, inward, flash to Mala. Two-man game with him and Matthews. Full behind, Matiroa. Short on that one.
Hunt with the defensive two-upper. Newton, middle ball screen, reject. Takes the contact, Dean too strong.
Yeah, great body control, just couldn't find Tapa there. As that man, Matthews, whoa! And he gives a little shoulder shrug, LeBron-esque on that one.
It's tough by Matthews, initiates the contact on Haitana, the elongated step.
Here's
As we see the
replay.
replay. And then that silky touch off the backboard.
Yeah, too good was Matthews on that play. And he's already starting to get sweaty, but man, does that man have a pool of sweat at the end of a game?
I caught the end of his game. I can't even remember who they're playing, but I was like, my God, he is sweating. I know it's a little bit humid here in Paradise North, but he is working his tail off. One James Matthews.
No wonder Mum's manager, they're going to get someone to wash that uniform.
Lots of pressure by Nelson, and Shirley boys just really struggling to find a rhythm.
Here we go. Tanoa with the ball, out to Matthews, good option. Tough, tight little cross there. Back to Tanoa, he'll think about it. Mala comes up, sets the middle, on ball. Tanoa, tough lay off the backboard.
Maybe Haitana just didn't want to contest that shot completely and get himself into foul trouble. There's Newton locked up by Matthews. Costly, slot ball screen, corner kick, Hunt, Kurawhiwhi Toru. He can do a bit of everything, Hunt.
This is the first time I've seen Hunt. I've seen the Shirley Facebook page, and I've seen him, you know, fill up the stat sheet, but I was like, where does this kid come from?
North Otago by all accounts. I was talking to Dov Silverstein, the 2023 MVP, and we played him at Rec Nationals last year, and I was like, oh yeah, no, I know who you're talking about now. So he's clearly transferred up to Canterbury.
Tough
again,
dude.
more defense to offense for
Tanoa stripped by Costly, good hands there, and it'll be Shirley ball.
As we catch the replay here, good hands by Kobe Costly and off the knee of Tanoa.
Make sure he tells Amy Jo there. Doesn't want the punch. And they look to run some offense here, a little exit screen.
Yeah, here's the flare. They've actually got a nice offense, multiple options here at Shirley boys. Little baseline runner, handoff into flares, rejects. It's Costly, pump fake. Didn't quite hold his follow through there as the Kurawhiwhi Toru was long off the tupper.
Inward, love him, through the elbow, on a ball reversal. What happened here? It's foul on Costly, and a text straight away. I believe Elijah's seen a bit of them down in Canterbury. I think he's a Canterbury boy himself.
That's a big time call because Costly goes from 0 fouls to 2 personal fouls just like that. He certainly disagreed with it, but...
Hey, that could be Costly down the line.
It could be Costly down the line.
Sound like Greg Elliott with the dumb jokes. Sorry.
But his dissatisfaction, the foul call was not projected at the referee, more projected his own bench, so arguably whether he should have got the technical foul or not. Nonetheless, it's been committed as Matthews pulls up.
Matthews says, why not? Everything else is going in for Nelson. Not a known three-point shooter, but definitely can knock them down.
That's for sure. Haitana straight through, up and under, follows it his own two-upper. As Campbell, Marshall's back in after the cork thigh. Can almost see a little bit of a bruise above that knee, but he follows up that offensive two-upper. The switch. Matthews, great read. Can't help, strong side corner. Not made to pay there.
And this could be a big play here. And good D, like the no call there, but deemed off of Nelson, so Shirley will stay with it.
Catch the replay. And if Nelson just let that ball bounce out of bounds, they would have got the same call back as the came off Haitana's knee. Nonetheless, but 19 on the shot clock. Baseline out for Shirley boys. Screen to screener. Good screen by Marshall.
Oh, that's a big no call.
Lots of contact. For the elation of the
Hey, that's why we're over here. Amy Jo probably had a better angle on that one.
Matthews, guard-to-guard screen. Squeezing it, even though Matthews just hit a three. That was bad work by Cooper Adam.
Yeah, put him in a spin cycle. Normally, something you see from Jose.
Newton just can't find a rhythm. Usually that's his bread and butter, getting downhill in transition, but unable to keep the scoreboard ticking over.
Tanoa to Adams. Wants the shake on ball. Good setup there. Oh, that right to left cross by Adams. He's been doing it all tournament.
Yeah, good defense. Great no call from mine. And the last shot here, 5 seconds. Newton, pull up three. Can he get something to go? Oh, just short off the tupper. Nelson College, all the momentum. Jackson in the first quarter, an 11-point lead, 25-14.
This is my favorite game this tournament so far. I'm stoked with this one. Even though it's 14-25, does not feel like it. Feels like position for position here.
Now, we're fortunate that people are training for statisticians, so these stats are unofficial, but one key stat that's jumping out of us is 6 turnovers for Shirley boys in a quarter, while Nelson College commit only 2, winning the possession game, shooting a high percentage, and that's what's resulted in the 11-point lead. Court 5 in the distance. Westlake have a 27-22 lead at their first quarter break. Christ College are up 12-8 midway through their first quarter over Rosmini. And I believe Grammar are trailing at Mount Maunganui 25-22 on court 3. Right at the end of their first quarter also. So a lot going on here at Central Energy Trust Arena.
Yeah, I would not like to see the car park outside, because at the best of times, it's hard to get a friggin' park. But right now, seems like every man and their dog is down here at Central Trust Energy Arena, also known as Fly Palmy. And if you're at home, if you're in the Manawatu region, if you're in Palmy North, why the hell are you not here? Get an Uber.
Shout out to Whakaata Māori, because if you can't make it and you're from afar around the Motu, there is a number of live streams. Certainly court
There's 5 this year.
And court 1 currently being live streamed. As well as we have action on Fly Palmy Arena with the Single A finals going on.
I believe if you want to see one, that's on live as well, but there's no commentary, or it's remote commentary. Oh yeah, you've got it on your screen now, never mind. And there'll be Fly Palmy. If you want to tune in, that is the girls' grand finals on at the moment.
Yeah,
and that's Takotu versus Takura Kokiri.
Yeah.
So that'll be a battle of Tauranga, battle of Zone 2, Tauranga versus Rotorua. As our referees are just sorting us out here. Oh, a little bit of controversy happening, but all is well. as we tip off here. Nelson ball. James Matthews will control the first possession. Walker sets the screen. Second side, Tānoa. Mataroa back with the ball. Middle on ball with James Matthews. He'll size up Jose.
Got the switch again. Adams. Nice looking stroke, gets some good arc. Need that in these double rims. There's Newton.
Newton not pleased with the physicality, but he have to play through it.
Oh, he's athletic, isn't he?
Yeah, high flying.
How did Shirley boys find
them in the zone two? Everyone finds everyone in the zone two, man. Taken out, boys. That's okay. It's all right. We'll live with it.
Matthews pump fake. Gets it to go. Like, you'd think, okay, maybe he goes to Tauranga or up to Auckland, you know, short little trip home, but...
Yeah, true. Oh, and he just powers through and gets the rebound.
Mika Vakona chasing after his own offensive two-duppers.
Yeah, he's just got that motor in him, that dog. Does well not to commit the hara there. And he'll stay with Nelson.
Baseline out here for Nelson boys. A little bit slow to get set up in their screen-to-screener action, but Walker nonetheless wide open. As a coach, that cannot happen. The person defending the pass has to sit under the basket and say, hey, you can pass it anywhere you want, just not under the basket. And they managed to get it.
And that play is exactly the same play that they use, just in a different alignment. Probably the most used out of bound, baseline is out of bound set.
Yeah, screen to screener.
Yeah.
As we see, clear hara coming down. Number 8, Matiroa with the hara. As Marshall knocks it down. Marshall had a bit of a highlight play here on day one as they finished out their win over Rosmini. Had a fast break dunk, and a poor fella from Rosmini decided to contest it, and it didn't end it well for the Rosmini player.
And I saw Tawhiti Kate get posted by CJ Flavel as well on this court. So this must be the court for posters.
Did you see the dunk from the Tauranga boys kid?
Noah.
Yeah.
I reposted that one. Yeah, good kid too. Love Noah Soluini. Oh.
If surely are taking pretty good shots. They're just not dropping like. I know they're down 11, but they're taking the right shots. And if they start dropping, this will be, they'll get right back into this game, no problem.
Yeah, definitely. And who's to say Nelson doesn't go on a cold streak like this as well? So plenty left to play here. We'll find that out. Shoot it up. Oh, through the chest. Marshall. And that'll be a tick. Or unsportsmanlike. What do we see?
Yeah, just an offensive foul called there by Amy Jo Clark. So it's a turnover and a hara. As we see the replay of the made bucket, as Ashton Walker went straight through Campbell's chest, and Campbell not a fan.
I love the intensity on this court right now.
All to play for.
The gut handoff, such a nice action.
Yeah, a lot of, if it's not screen to screener, it's screen for the inbounder, and on a lot of these baseline outplays is James Matthews behind the screen.
Probably, I'm going to say it now, the best guard at staying in front of quick guards in New Zealand. Maybe James Matthews, especially at that high school level. So quick.
Well, he's done it on the world stage. He started for the under-17 team that made
Qatar.
The fourth at the Worlds a couple of years ago. Speaking of, our under-16 girls have a shot to get to the World Cup. They've got to beat Chinese Taipei at 8:30 tonight. There's a nada koro fifi toru.
Big three. The man from Blenheim.
Surprised Coach Costley not using a second time out there, because this lead's gone real quick. There we go. There's something for Newton.
Yeah, it's starting to drop now.
Out to 17, the lead. Matthews Surely not doing a lot on the ball screen other than passive switching, so that they're happy with the mismatch provided.
Yeah, they're trusting their guys at the moment. So it's interesting to see if they stay in it. It's just too much length from Tanoa. Changes the shot by Cockburn.
There's the turnover. Marshall just, and they didn't want to risk turning it right back over to the Nelson College boys. It's Newton, slow step, Euro. Back-to-back buckets from Miller Newton.
Yeah, he's seeing them drop now. And you see him, he's on like a bit of a face guard assignment on Matthews.
Yeah, and Matthews looks tired, although...
They're both reaching for air.
It's been fast-paced, and here's something to keep an eye on, because we know that Shirley, as Coburn dishes off to Hunt, Shirley had the morning off, rested. These guys battled pretty hard, had to battle pretty hard against Ruamata to come out on top this morning, so will that, you know, come into effect. They've got a 13-point lead here as Sammy D calls a timeout. And we see the nice dish on the replay from Coburn to Hunt. It's a little 6-0 run response after the offensive foul committed.
Yeah, and we kind of knew this was going to happen. Like, Shirley's a great team coming out of zone 1 as the top seed. But yeah, as you said, they've had a rest this morning. Nelson have not. And will we see that come into play near the end of the game here?
As we see Jeff Wilson's boy a little up and under. And their lead, Westlake, out to 10. Midway through the second quarter, Christ College.
There it is on your screen here.
See Jackson Ball practicing his mid-range. Sorry, his mid-range. Half-court threes.
It is mid-range.
Well, I don't know if you saw the Super 8 final. He shot about 5 from the logo and made a couple of them. We thought we did a pretty good job on him, and we checked the stat sheet and he still had 50.
Hey, he's a tough cover, man. I don't envy you being put in that situation. So 24 plays 37 on this court. Nelson College still leading. Very impressed with this game so far.
Inwood, the ball carrying duties. Matthews just taking a well-deserved break. Sammy Dempster just getting through his guys, understanding that they can't play the full 40 despite it being a must-win if they want to progress to the semi-finals.
First we're seeing of Woodrow in the number 3 signet. He hears me, and he puts up a tough lay with like the right-hand shovel behind the back. I don't know what happened there, but it went in. That's all that counts.
2 points is 2 points. All count the same as Mallow looks to check back in. Tanoa strong up the Kura Fifi Turu, and here's Newton downhill.
Things are drying up here for Nelson. No good.
How long does Coach Costu leave his son on the bench? And as I say that, he checks about it. They don't even need to answer that.
Yeah, it's going to be big if he gets 3 fouls, but he trusts his son, obviously.
Marshall with the block. It leads to the run out of Coburn, and yeah, clear foul.
Yeah, it takes a hip there. No legal guard. Smart play from Coburn. Not Cockburn, Coburn.
As Daniel, we see that just change of direction, and yeah, Daniel just gets caught with it. Half chicken wing out. Coburn gets 2 Koroto Tokus.
And what I saw, you know, watching a little bit of Shirley this week, you've got Coburn, you've got, I would say Newton as well, and you've got the likes of Costley. 3 smaller guards. Are you going to be able to switch, you know, passively as they are? Or what are some coverages they're going to use so you don't see a mismatch down low? Because what I've been saying is, like, get Inwood on there if they're going to switch it and get him down low on the block.
But yeah, if you think about what back to the basket post players do we have in this top 8, and you think of the likes of Kingston from Dilworth, who unfortunately didn't make the top 8, as I think Adam gets away with a bit of a walk. They're all just really big, like no one's going to post up at the block and ask for it.
Yeah.
So they can get away with switching a little bit passively as Hunt goes to work, hangs, finishes, and the lead's under 10.
Yeah, it'd almost be a style of play change to say, hey, we're going to dump it down to the block. But even if they got a back to middle pick and roll and just, you know,
you can't go under.
Keep on the get there.
You did such a good job denying it. Why would you go under? Make some play.
Fat man's track. Fat man's track, brother.
Marshall.
Oh,
lots of contact there and a no call.
Lucky we have mouth guards in, because that would have been an elbow for Mella.
Yeah, ACC won't be happy.
But he just jumps back up.
Don't go under Adams, boys. Come on. You've got to be a bit smarter. There we go. Some aggressive ball screen defense.
Yeah, little show there.
Probably just an unnecessary hand by Coburn.
A lot of extracurricular.
They call it on Toby Hunt as we catch the replay. Okay, yeah, the push in the back, just a late call by Amy Jo, but clearly on the replay there was an extension of the arms as Adams made his move.
This is some great basketball. You can't see me, but I'm smiling ear to ear at the moment.
You almost don't want it to end, eh?
No. Not just because I'm with Ryan Doubledan, but because of the 2 great games in front of us.
Just wanted to keep going. Like, we got 2 more days of it, and then it's like, oh man, we've got to wait another 4, 5, 6 months before the season starts again.
And hopefully our 2 teams will be here, and we won't be on the mic.
Yeah, as much as I enjoy talking basketball with you, Jackson, I would be first. Coaching is no hesitation by Tito Haitanga, is short on the Kurawhiwhi Toru.
Matthews probing. Well read by Woodrow.
Interesting. Okay, we've got an off-the-ball foul here in transition, and a very, high percentage likely from Haitana if they didn't stop it. So let's see what referee Amy Jo Clark.
It's interesting what he do here. So it's getting a bit scrappy.
That's a bit unlucky for Shirley.
Yeah, that is tough.
Break.
That is tough. What's the foul count?
3 to 2. So
no, yeah, that's a bad foul for Shirley then. Because
and on conversely, a real smart foul. Got away with it now if you're Nelson College.
So Sammy D has seen it all because he's been in the league like 30, 40 years or something.
Costly. He says, actually, nah, that was all right because 3's worth more than 2.
Reject. Adams cutting. Inward. Up fake. Gets my boy Jose in the air.
Makes it tough because if you can't, if they're still switching, you got to switch to contain, but he got the angle. So now Toby Hunt helps out of the corner and Inwood just sneaks in behind and get in some serious trouble if that happens.
And arguably, who came off the elbow? Was it Matthews?
It was
Cooper. Yeah, see, well, you can't even drop low on that switch.
Because if you then you got James Matthews on the other side. He's already hit 2 or 3 Kurawhiwhi Toru, so you can't even pinch on the thing because then it's just a quick dish. So some
and
smart
him on a slot drive anyway is just
smart positioning and spacing by Nelson College as the leads back out to 11.
We see a 1-2-2 press now. They generally drop back into a 2-3 zone, but they won't have to here. And yeah, here we go. So what I was going to ask you before is, our referees, this is not an easy game, and they're doing a great job, but do you keep the physicality and there's a bit of extracurricular stuff going on? You've already handed out a tech. Or do you really just tighten it up and say, okay, if we're going to complain both sides, blah, 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 okay, we're just going to blow this game up?
I'm a preference of, say, let them play.
Yeah.
All right? So there, it's like, okay, maybe next stoppage, ref say, hey, Millen, just watch those elbows. If it's any cleaner, I'm going to have to call it, as opposed to perhaps adding to some foul trouble, because we want to see the best players on the court for the longest periods of time competing. Obviously, as long as it doesn't get out of hand, because there is a line that we can't cross. As we see a nice little fight back from Napier boys. They've got it to 4. About 3.5 minutes to go in the second quarter.
And just to reiterate, you know, these refs are doing a really good job. Amy Jo on the panel. It's done NBL, does Tuihi, so does Elijah. He's on. He's done a few Tuihi games. Under 18 final this year. So very seasoned referees we have here on this game.
Always a risk putting 2 on the ball, especially if the inbound is good at his job. Is some pretty good basketball there by Nelson College. 13 here, 13-point lead for the Nelson boys.
Little touch set.
I'd like to see try and get Toby Hunt involved a little bit more. He's only really come from other people's advantages. As Haitana goes to work, nice little drop step.
Beautiful work.
Flexes the muscles.
He's flexing, and he's got a little bit more.
Woodrow just denying Cooper Adam out of bounds as well, which I believe is perhaps a foul.
He's not only face guarding, he's chest guarding him. But Mella cleans up the rebound, and he likes the mismatch down low on Miller Newton. No good. Costly pushes.
Yeah, Toby wants it. Now he's going to work. Oh, just loses his footing. No travel. Costly's hit one from there.
He wants it back.
Yeah, drag that pivot foot as he got uncomfortable.
Good ball happening. We've got 1:15 to play here in the second quarter. Matthews inside, twists the ball screen. They go under, and he just pops the 3.
That's the 3rd time they've gone on under, and that's the 3rd time James Matthews hit a kurafifu turu. Twice on the ball screen, 1 from the out of bounds, screening the out of bounds as Haitana misses a little jump hook.
Woodrow on the ground. Everyone's on the ground. Everyone's on the ground.
Yeah, watch it be real slippery here. Might have to get some towels.
Oh, way to play the passing lane. Adams will slow it up. Gives it to Matthews. He likes that matchup.
Yeah, well. So I'm assuming in the scout before this game, Shirley's like, okay, we're going to live with James shooting it. But my guess, as a coach, perhaps we might have to make the adjustment. He's shooting it well. 3 threes. So maybe let's switch out.
I mean, he rejected it though. He like twisted it. So maybe the first coverage was like a blitz or something, but on the reject, he's just gone under. I'm not sure.
He certainly made the most of his opportunities as there is minimal difference between shot clock and game clock. 10 seconds to go here.
Got a mouth guard on the ground or something there.
Yeah, it's the tape that's rolling off it. Is Newton turnaround? Oh, unlucky.
And last attempt. No good.
And that'll do the first half, folks. It's 49-35 in an entertaining, physical, thrilling battle. We'll leave you there, and once you come back, we'll update you on the other quarterfinals going on currently. See you after the break.
Andrew from Chemist Warehouse, and we're so excited to be here to launch the initiative Hoops in Schools. We so hope our tamariki enjoy basketball as much as we do.
I like what we have! Yeah! Hi, my name is Riley, and I like these hoops because it's a great opportunity for us to learn how to play basketball. Hoops because everyone has fun, and then thank you Chemist Warehouse, thank you basketball.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
This isn't about long-distance calling, technology, or living overseas.
Do I have one more bid? Thank you.
We're going to go once. We're going twice.
And we are sold to the Kiwi phone bidder from Manchester.
It's about Baileys finding buyers that others can't.
Sport is about more than just the game. It's about going from teammates to best mates. It's the high fives and helping hands. It's learning when to back yourself or back your buddies. It's actually being excited to get out of bed early on a Saturday. Sport is about more than just the game. That's why Caltex is proud to help fuel school sports.
It's time for action. We are working to reduce the impacts of climate change, side by side, with nature, with each other, through research, investment, and practical innovation. Because nature is not a resource, it's a collaborator. Nativa, leading with nature.
Oh, why are you ruining it for, Joe? Hurry up, come back here.
No, just because you're not tall enough to get on the top.
E te ti, e te tā, rau mai rā ki tēnei kimu. Nui whakarahara e Wangaia, Shirley boys, Rawa, Ko, Nelson, no mai, whakatau mai, welcome back. And we're here, 35 plays 49. Nelson College up in the Southern battle. What did you make the first half there, Ryan?
Highly entertaining physical battle. Shirley just doing the better, and you made mention of that teams have struggled at the hoop where there's a lot of background movement, and they have done the best so far. Now Shirley have to deal with it. I think they've did a couple James Matthews to shoot. He's knocked them down while perhaps Shirley haven't finished as well as they would like. Certainly in the first quarter, got a bit of a rhythm towards in the second quarter, but 14-point deficit to overcome. And we'll quickly take stock of the other quarterfinals. Just ahead of us, we've got Court 5. It sees Westlake with a 46-43 lead at halftime. And halftime in the Mount Auckland Grammar game, Mount are up 40-33. And then Christ College hold a 10-point buffer over Rosmini. Just about 3 minutes to go there in the second quarter. So our game's got the biggest deficit, but you can tell that, a couple of stops, a couple of made baskets, and she'll be back into single digits in no time. And
yeah, and it's going to be very interesting. Shirley struggling in that first half. Normally teams on this court 4 here struggle going towards this other end of the court. Where the camera is now, where it was on your screen, yeah, here. Going towards there because there's no wall and the depth perception is quite tough.
Even just the distractions of the moving people walking behind it.
Yeah. So, Nelson didn't struggle on it as they get the slip.
Right. Couldn't ask for a better start for Shirley boys. As an awesome little set, and the Haitana converts the and one.
Yeah, is that little play, the cross-screen flex action.
Yeah, they kind of, MΑORI helped out on the Hunt down pick, and Haitana slips into the space. Can't convert the Kurato Tuku though.
And a sense of desperation from the Shirley team as Newton pulls up. Can't get the kuru to go.
Inwood just having a look around. Matthews, middle ball screen, single side. Can't help off the shooter. Back to Inwood. Pretty basketball, unrewarded.
Yeah, and he can make those. Aston, his brother, not a known three-point shooter. I called him at tertiary school Nats in the commentary booth. But his little brother, better, as you see, Jose Spin move and just lays it in, playing off 2.
10-point ball game.
Here we go. Matthews sets him up, goes middle.
One thing where we failed to mention, Costley's got 3 personal fouls, which is why we don't see him out. We must have missed one towards the end of the second quarter. As the long 2 is not dead. It's a little bit long. Saved very well by Haitana.
Yeah, so many athletic bodies on display here.
2 for $1. Bucket. Koro Fifi Toru. Coburn.
That cup, that 45 cup by Woodrow just makes that tag come in and opens up the corner.
And like we said it, hey, a couple of baskets, couple of stops, and it'll be single digits, and that's just what it is. It's the response by Cooper Adam. Pushes the lead back to 9.
Defense chant by the Nelson supporters. Matana with the ball. He likes the Mala matchup. Slow Euro, inside and finish, can't get it to drop. 5-on-4 here. Pretty play by Adams.
Yeah, tough finish as well. Back to 11. A lot of attention on Hunt. Ball screen here. Under on Newton. Coburn back to back. Butter. Kuro Fifi Toru.
He's got the strap, does Coburn. Lighting it up in the second half here. Second
Inwood.
side, Inwood.
They pre-switching. No, James says go away on the ball screen. Or
and that'll be a hands foul on
the Haitana's second.
44, yep.
So we see the replay here. We had a pretty good angle from ours. It looked like he got a ball, but referee disagreed. Matthews, ball screen. Aggressive coverage. Going to work. Bag work.
Oh, he made that one. Mella, another possession.
Thought there was a whistle in our court, but it wasn't. And here comes Hunt. Newton.
Oh, no. Dissatisfied with himself is Newton. But bouncy rim here on court 4. Nelson with a bit of a lid on the basket, it seems, to start this second half.
Here comes Costley, 3 fouls. You have to be careful not to pick up that 4th early, as we see Coach Fitchett in the background, watching his hometown boys. Maybe doing a little scouting for the Giants. Who's year 13? Who wants to move up to Nelson? Or stay in Nelson, perhaps.
Lovely flare. They can't find the slip. Coburn, not a strong shoot. Getting downhill. Wanted the hutter, but Elijah Vaileke says no. And we play on Nelson ball.
Inwood with the ball handling duties. Dishes back off to Adams. Shake ball screen. Reject. Running out of room there.
Oh, he's
Matthews.
That would have been a good. Oh, that's him even better. That's
feeling
even
it.
better. James Matthews, a 3-point shooter today. No, I can't disrespect him like that. He is, but not known for that one.
Yeah, it's probably not, you know, not his first preference, but sometimes when you get it going, you're like, shit, if you're going to give me these open looks, I'm going to keep shooting until I miss. And so far, he's made them pay, as we see just Newton a little passive there on the switch, and there it goes. And
all the rep coaching Phil has given him is coming to him now.
And I believe we've just seen another technical foul.
Where's the tech?
Let's see what Newton, no, so he's clearly said something that referee's not liked, and Adams will go to the line for a bonus Kuratotuku. She duly obliges and knocks down, and it will stay Nelson College ball.
You know, the Shirley team's a good team. They came out and won both of the Southern comps. So, you know, they've faced this adversity. They've been through struggles together. You want to see them practice discipline here. You know, it's easier said than done. This is high pressure, big stakes on the line, but, you know, these techs aren't going to help them.
One thing I haven't seen a lot of Nelson's games this week, but I do know that they never give up. They were down 20-odd against Tauranga Boys, came back and won that. They've stayed in the fight regardless of what's happened. So Nelson will never give up, and Shirley's just got a low, like, hey, we've got to keep pushing. They played this morning, they played that extra game. We just got to keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing.
Yeah, marathon, I know.
See if they can break them towards the end of this ball game, but here's Matthews again, penetrating. Nice dish, but short, but
clean up crew.
MΑORI, the fortuitous positioning for the offensive two-upper, and that leads back to 14. They had it to 7.
But it's times like these where they're ill-disciplined, you know, even in terms of talking to the ref, it seeps into the play like there, no box out at all. And that's uncharacteristic of Shirley. Their leadership is really on the test right now.
Hunt knocks it down. And the second.
As we've just crossed the halfway point of quarter 3. Great rotation early by Marshall, and there should be a hold on Mella. I feel like he grabbed them. Yeah. Good call there by Elijah. Here it is. See, he just grabs him.
Yeah, Marshall timed that block nicely, and then MAORI just a little bit of a scrum.
He's doing a prop impression. Maybe a hooker. He looks a bit like a hooker.
I agree with the ref. Just a common foul. No need for an unsportsmanlike there.
No. We've had enough special fouls already this game. And just a shot clock issue there. Reset to 24.
Napier boys have tied the ball game with Westlake. It's 54 all. About 6 minutes to go in the third quarter there. Hunt.
Second side. Back to Costley. Flash read. The keep.
Athletic.
There we go.
There he is. He's springy.
That's what I was saying. If they're going to switch, just chuck it high post and keep.
Yeah, right? dribble, keep. They're clearly trying to get Hunt involved, but Nelson are doing a good job really making him work for his touches. Oh, great hands by Newton. Hunt on the break.
Oh, that's nice finish there by Hunt.
8
Shows
points.
his experience.
8 points. Getting in the passing lane of Matthews. His high turner on Adams. Reject. Good recovery. Tough shot.
That's a rebound right there.
Yeah, he can get up, can't he? Some athletes here, ladies and gentlemen.
That was like the one hand grip it out of the air.
Yeah, Hunt's getting in his bag now.
Yeah, I can see it now. He's nice, he's nice.
I caught the Shirley boys as we see the dunk replay coming up on the dribble keep. The Shirley boys Christchurch final, and he went to work. He had like a 40-piece. I was like, I don't know, I've never even heard of this kid. But turns out I've actually played it or coached against him before when he was at North Otago Reps.
Oh, as one of the North teams.
2 years ago, under 18s, where he gave us buckets, managed to put out the win, but him and another one of the North Otago boys certainly gave us one or two some buckets then.
Very good. Now travelled further up the island to Christchurch.
Got Matthews calling for inward ball screen. Switch. Haitana carrying that hand after the threat of Matthews. Three-point shooting.
Millen with the ball. He likes that matchup. No, he doesn't. Out to Hunt. It's been quiet. Heating up now.
Timeout, Nelson College. Timeout, Nelson College.
No, well, the clock should be stopped if he put in a timeout, but
yeah,
he doesn't call it fast enough, obviously, there. Skip, Mataroa. He'll take it to the cup. Great verticality by Newton.
Nice, crafty finish, Mataroa. As Coach Dempster cancels the timeout. Newton right back at you, and one. Cooper Adam to check back in. And so we saw in the first half, Newton kind of got a lot of these looks, perhaps not as clean as that one we just saw in the replay. They weren't dropping, they're slowly starting to drop, and we've got a three-point ball game, ladies and gentlemen.
And here we go. It was the swing we chatted about.
And tell you what, it's a tight ball game everywhere. Christ up 5 over Rosmini. Grammar have taken a 1-point lead, and Westlake are only up 4 over Napier.
I'm going to say it now. This is probably the most contested battle for the title that we've had for many years, maybe 5 or so years.
Yeah, open, eh?
Yeah.
No clear-cut favourite. It's the lefty, misses it.
And that's what you want to see. It just goes to show how far basketball in New Zealand's coming. And talent is spread across the Motu. As Costley just bully ball at his stature. That's very, very impressive.
61 all. Inward. Dribble handoff. Matthews having to work hard for everything now. Kick out. Set back.
Inward. The motor. Cooper Adams, they're right to low cross, spin move, over Hunt.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, Marshall.
Didn't get the friendly roll, but Marshall just a little bit too overzealous on the box out.
Yeah, he just comes and cleans them out there.
Daniel re-entering the game. Or Tanoa.
Yeah, Tanoa a bit quiet in the second half there. He came out in that first quarter with a hiss and a roar. Yeah.
Nice dribble keep, but just probably unnecessary for Haitana to pick up that personal foul. That will be his third.
Yeah, didn't really need to do that one. Both teams, the frustration is pulling through.
As Haitana will take a seat, you know, Coach Costley not wanting Haitana to pick up his fourth on the final 84 seconds of this quarter.
And any foul other than an offensive foul will be free throws for both teams. As Inwood will shoot one more from the Kuritotoku.
Deep breath. Get 10 seconds to shoot free throws. He's using all of it. Nothing but net.
And a bit of back rim there, right? Of these double rims, you can't miss them.
Nelson, 62-61, Shirley boys.
They're in this touch action. Millen Keats. Bit of contact there. Amy Jones says on number 0. James Matthews.
Only his first foul, so no personal foul trouble, but obviously you don't want to be giving away free shots as we catch the replay. And from our vantage point, it did look like a foul to the naked eye.
There we go, Millen Newton. will shoot the most efficient shot in the game. Kuri Totoku. Crowd erupting. No effect on Miller Newton.
Shirley take the lead. Maybe since the first lead of when they're up 2-0 to start the game, perhaps. Matthews with the switch on Campbell.
Campbell doesn't want to foul.
Walker getting them up.
Kick ahead.
Costly surveying. Newton. Woodrow. Middle ball screen. Got Hunt in the left corner. Can't help off him. Good extra.
Great verticality by Elijah Inwood. But Costly gets the finish.
Better offense. Sometimes good defense is outweighed by better offense. That's the case there.
Just impeccable basketball being played here.
Oh, got away with one there. Walker is Matthews.
3 seconds, shot clock. Big rebound. We're playing, keep playing, we keep playing. 1 second.
Oh.
Big three. Kurufiki Toru. Costly. And that should count as Shirley boys go up 68-62 coming into the fourth quarter.
Big time shot there. Was a catch it on the replay. They weren't sure if the whistle's from our court or not. And Fraser Costly, Kobe Costly, sorry, son of Fraser Costly, knocks it down. And we have a 6-point ball game. A massive turnaround there in the third quarter as Shirley boys win that quarter 30-13. And you can kind of tell the quality of looks have dried up for Nelson College.
Yeah.
But we do know they are a team that never gives up. So look out here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and, you know, we kind of spoke about it at the start of the game. Shirley having an easier pool. They probably had a little bit stressful, less stressful pool play, where Nelson, they've had a pretty tough pool, but they're battle hardened. Okay, especially down here at secondary school nationals. It's a different ball game than back home. Number of variables, you know, away from home, away from the family, food, all of those little things like hydration, energy come into play here.
As we take stock of the other quarterfinals, Westlake up 4 points, 65-61, 1 minute to go in the third. We have Mount Maunganui have retaken the lead, 48-45, with 3 minutes to go in their third quarter. And Christ College up 3 points, 54-51 over Rosmini. Some really tight, entertaining basketball games going on here at Central Energy Trust Arena. Nelson College making their way back out into the court a little earlier than the time, as Shirley boys still talking things over. As Lennox Sim makes a nice little runner, cuts the lead to 2 for Napier boys.
That's a great game over there.
There's the crowd cheering on the Shirley Spartans as they re-enter the court. Hey, real quick before this quarter starts, best uniform here.
Oh, I don't know. Nah, I do like it. I wouldn't say the best. I don't know. I like the plainness of the Westlake. Like, I don't know. I just like the Westlake one.
I go number 2 Shirley boys, number 1 Hamilton Girls. The new ones are crisp.
Yeah. You know, I like the pink ones from St. Andrews Girls as well. They're all right.
Couple of offensive two-uppers there. Newton.
Just so easy.
Downhill.
Just so much poise and skill from Newton there as he splits the double and just gets downhill on his left.
And sometimes you almost can't put that much pressure up the court, because otherwise it's, you know, you're under so much pressure back down near the hoop where it matters the most, as Newton.
He can be a bit slippery, like Shea Ellie-esque in a way.
Can't make them pay those. Left off the top up. Don't want this to end.
No.
He gets the second to go. Matthews trying to overcome a 7-point deficit. Quarter to go.
Materoa for Nelson is on 4. Just seen. So one of their key pieces.
No call. Lots of contact there. No call as James Matthews slow off the ground. Here comes Marshall, the athletic Marshall.
Great
Finish. Toby Hunt. Take a bow.
So much poise from Toby Hunt. As we see the empty side ball screen.
Adams. Oh.
Well, it could have been an A to B, you know, jumping from point A to point B forward. I'd love to see a replay, though.
Here it comes.
Here
He
we go.
almost times this to absolute perfection. Just hung up there, but you're right. Just that slight drift forward into the shooter of Adams.
And, hey, that's why we're over here. Don't have to make these hard decisions for our effort. Yep, thanks. Another one would be good. Yeah, slightly forward there. Tries to plead his case, but hey, Shirley up, 71 to 63. I still want it to be close anyway, so I don't mind this foul.
Yeah, I mean, this has been an entertaining game, but we'd love it to come down to some sort of last shot, wouldn't you? Costly, Woodrow, Toby Hunt, slot ball screen. Costly, skip pass.
Diagonal roll was on.
Slow step, strong.
Daniel to Matthews. Mello on ball, second side. Inward, baseline, spins back to the middle.
I feel like we haven't seen a lot of Inwood in the second half, so he gets allowed to go there.
I think they haven't really got it through sides much. Actually, eh?
He did look, maybe it does have a calf sleeve on, so maybe he's battling a little injury. Costly's downhill, floater game, short off the tupper. Bit of momentum here. Crowd getting into it for Nelson College.
Two great, so many great games going on right now. Malor to Inwood. Little switch, dig inside.
Tough shot, good, well defended by Hunt.
Yeah, they really packed it in on that Inwood catch.
So we hear the shaking of the room from a Westlake dunk. Newton. Middle ball screen, Hunt operating. Costly high out of the corner.
Great drift to the corner. Can't find the topper, Costly.
Had to shoot it quickly before the long arm of the defense was there.
Rejects baseline, finds Inwood. No good. Extra possession from Daniels.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Adams and clear out. Beat the first defender. Oh, nice Euro. That was pretty.
It's very nice.
4-point ball game.
By Cooper Adam there. Cool, calm, collected. It's also my favorite game I've called because all of them last names are on the back.
Don't have to look down
Yeah,
at the
don't have to
sheet.
look down at the sheet. It's so good.
Hunt going to work. Nice little peel switch. Yeah, I think I'm happy with the no call there.
The no call.
Absolutely, yeah. Offense initiated all the contact. Defense did a great job just walling up.
Yeah.
As we see the replay, just hand straight up by Inwood.
Jose is back in. As Amy Jo will grab a towel off of the Shirley boys bench. And James Matthews will grab a towel for his entire body.
He must have to drink so many electrolytes after the game to not get cramped. As Eddie Dick has a little floater to rim out. It is Westlake up 5, 8 minutes to go in that ball game. Wilson going to work. Oh, making his dad proud, the former All Black. Forces a Napier timeout, and here comes Matthews. Inwood, keeper. The contact there.
Oh, Mala, what a great job he has done this quarter of pulling down rebounds.
Look at a jump ball there, and the position will stay with Nelson, and we take a Shirley boys timeout. On the far court, we have a 53-50 lead for Mount Maunganui with 17 seconds to go in the third quarter over Auckland Grammar. And Christ College have a 58-51 lead with 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. And currently Westlake have a 7-point lead. 7 minutes, 51 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Napier's just called a timeout.
And just looking at the stats here, it's points from turnovers being the difference. Shirley 9 and Nelson College 20. All of the other stats, points and paint, 38-36. Second chance points, 8-7. Fast break points, 13. Shirley to 9. Nelson, not a lot in it between these two teams.
Both teams shooting the Kurato Tukus at 70 and 80% respectively. And that's probably why it's only a 4-point game, as the stats are fairly even.
What game would you be watching right now if you had the choice? Would you? I'd park myself between 4 and 5, honestly.
Yeah, I think these two games we have in front of us are probably the two ones I would like to watch. As Matthews gets the board. Inwood.
Great belly swipe for the switch there.
Maybe it's the material of the Nelson uniforms, because they all look pretty sweaty. Not as sweaty as James Matthews, but just the darker navy blue. Just
no, but I remember seeing him in the rep days as well. He gave our team a hiding, and he was sweaty as hell then. So.
Flare screen out. They ran the own plate against Shirley boys. Doesn't pay off though. Shirley boys love a fair screen in their base set.
Oh, and just a slip there from Newton.
On the decal. It's a problem in the A and the L.
Spin cycle on Jose, on the big.
Just asking for a towel here on the decal where Miller Newton just slipped over. Those decals tuned to be a little bit slipperier than the natural court.
And that's a massive moment here in this fourth with 5:29 to go. Winner goes through. Loser is out of the top 8.
It is not a survive and advance like the NCAA tournament, but we know semi-finals. Matthews. Okay.
That was a great block by Jose. So nonchalant. Oh, that was not nonchalant. It was Marshall with the korutopa.
The putback offensive two-dopper. That is a major 4-point swing. Went from in a tight ball game to back to 4 points as we see the replay of Marshall getting up.
Adams with the reject base. Out to Mala, 2-man gamer on the side here.
Inwood stops, pivots, fades, travel.
Yeah. There's that left one, that left foot.
He's not disagreeing with the referees. He must have felt it himself.
And over there, Napier versus Westlake, 75-66 to Westlake. 6 minutes to go on that one.
Westlake in that stingy zone, causing Napier some troubles.
Not in our court. There's that whistle. Here we go, a little show. Short roll action.
Oh, nice. Kind of had 2 on the roller and then split the difference on the weak side, and Marshall just rushed into a pass.
Costley was a bit high on that bend.
And we have a timeout for Nelson College. Perhaps they're burned before the 2-minute mark. can't quite see on the stats.
Can we get a replay on that high post catch after the pick and roll there on that last play? No, we cannot. I don't want my high five though.
Yeah, awesome. Like, we got a 5-point game in the Christ-Rosmini game. We got a 2-point game with Grandma Mount Maunganui. 4-point game here in Westlake. Napier 9 points, but you know, if Jackson Ball, he can get it going, he can shoot from half court, that 9 points can be gone in no time.
Yeah.
As they almost get a steal. As we see Sammy Dempster giving his troops some words of wisdom entering this last 4.5 minutes. As we see shots of the crowd, an awesome turnout for these games. A packed Central Energy Trust Arena as Westlake's lead out to double digits. And we're about to get play underway here as Matthews bringing the ball up for his Nelson College. Adams operating. Inward, deflection. Saves with Nelson, 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Side ball here. Matthews controls it, gets the flare from Miller. Millen tried to push through it, doesn't matter.
Nice finish.
High off the wood, not the glass here.
Newton catch it on the run. They did a good job to recover. Aitana never gives up. Matthews secures the two-upper.
2-point game.
Looking to tie it up or take the lead here, Nelson. Here's James Matthews. Too strong that time.
So impressive. He's played so much this tournament, has Matthews. And he's still got the gas to play a full game here.
Out of bounds off Hunt. Nelson crowd getting into it again.
James Matthews with 21 points. Cooper Adam 20. And Elijah Inwood 10. More spread across for Shirley. 18 for Toby Hunt, 13 for Jose. Millen with 12.
Isolation. James is saying, get out of my way. Doesn't like it though, aborts it. 6 seconds here, Inwood's got to go to work. Pull up. Off the tupper. Yeah, comes costly.
Millen not liking the contact. Goes to work on James.
Marshall, not a shooter.
Yeah, hold on Adams there.
Oh,
no, on Inwood.
I almost thought it should have gone the other way there. A little push in the back before the hold, but the ball will stay with Shirley. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Tick under 3 minutes to go.
The diagonal screen.
Cannot get anything going.
Slip, where's the slip? Here it is, can't wrangle it. Newton can, goes up with the right. Now he gets it to drop.
Oh, whoa, yeah.
Oh, ref didn't see that the ball went through the net.
Yeah, basket first. Crisis averted.
And we're good.
4-point game here. Shirley boys after the massive third quarter, turning a large deficit into a lead.
Mella ball screen. James kicks it on. Keep, Inwood, left hand finish. Big bucket here.
2 points, we're coming down to the wire. We've got the best game, Jackson. How good is this?
Oh, so good. If you're not on our court, get to our court.
Court forward, ladies and gentlemen. Hunt, risky pass.
That is an unlucky play. Just had his hands up, but he ran into it.
As we see the replay here, here's something to notice, ladies and gentlemen. Neither team close to the bonus. So if there's a situation where you need a foul in the last, 20, 30, 40 seconds, there's going to have to be a bit of time off the clock to commit enough to get them to shooting.
And here we go. Matthews just loves that switch.
2-point ball game.
As he picks a hip.
Tie ball game. I dare say that's all she wrote for Napier boys as they see a 21-point deficit. Westlake running out the winners.
Nice little set. Millen punch jab downhill. Blocked by Adams. We'll stay with Shirley.
7.5 seconds. Cossey's calling out a play. What do they want to run here? Little stack play. Perhaps an up screen for Haitana. Screen for the inbounder. Hunt.
Hunt's been quiet for the last few minutes, but not now! Big and one play for Hunt.
That's a tough bucket. As we see the replay, clock winding down on the shot clock.
Thought he was going to fall over there. But that man's Toby Hunt in the 24 singlet. And he'll shoot one kuru tautuku.
3-point ball game.
Matthews.
Got the switch again, this time on Campbell, but Jose's in the lane. He's inward. Oh, shake back at him. And one.
What a great game of basketball we have in front of us. See the replay.
The dribble keeper, just like you're talking about earlier in the game, Jackson, they're switching his handoffs and he keeps it. The hoop and the harm, and it's 4 fouls for Haitana.
These teams just know each other so well. And such a tightly contested matchup we have here. Oh, and Inwood makes that one. A little bit of extended pressure here from Nelson.
Haitana, Newton, perhaps a travel. Hunt, back to back. Oh, a coach killer.
Foul on the 3-point line there. And that'll be...
Quarter Tautukus will catch a replay. Oh, yeah, that's big time flop. That's Hollywood worthy there. And he nails the first.
That's tough for Nelson. But we've still got time on the clock here.
And the second.
Here it is again. I want to see it. That flare was just so well executed. And yeah, that was a football play there by Toby Hunt.
Ronaldo would be happy. No timeout by Sammy D. Trust here.
Sammy D rolling. Down 3 is Nelson. Twist. James Matthews had a few threes.
Getting it through the hands, middle ball screen. Shot clock 6. Adams.
Oh, can't get it to drop. That'll be out of bounds off Hunt.
Great job by Mallow, just getting his hand in there. As Sammy Deek is going to call a timeout for this baseline out. And just comes off Toby Hunt's hands.
Great ball.
Hey, just real quick, Westlake storming home against Napier, up 94-68, 30 seconds to go. Grammer back up against the Mount halfway through the fourth quarter, 64-58. And we still see a tight game on court 1, 62-57, 6 minutes to go. Christ are up over Rosmini. Rosmini hanging tough against last year's champions. What a game we have. So 42 seconds to go. Nelson with the ball baseline. They'll have a 14-second shot clock. Shirley boys, 2 timeouts left in the chamber. Nelson College, 1 timeout left. And we've noticed that the foul situation certainly favourable for Nelson here. They're already on 14 fouls, so they wouldn't have to burn one just to stop the clock.
You see Nelson take the court. Some nervous looking faces, all locked in, either one. Let's see what Sammy D cooked up here. Kim 14 back screen inward. He'll pop out and then get with Matthews. Yep. Ghost. Adams. Big 3 from Matthews. Can't drop.
Oh, board again. Another. They're going to have to attack. They could take it too if they wanted to. Here it is. Daniel. Blocked. Oh, the big rebound.
They're going to have to foul here. Oh. Block.
So many chances for Nelson there, just unable to convert.
Here's the replay. As we see, yeah, just didn't allow time and space.
Yeah, had to be stationary and Millen.
It's got to be a little bit of a gap there.
Yes, we see court 3 with the cheers at the moment.
As Sammy D requesting a timeout on the second make. What do you do here? Are you missing it if he makes the first one?
Absolutely. Up 4, you just got to play some defense and then get the ball in, even if they get a bucket.
See if Coach Costley says anything here.
Now, been in the situation of I'll ask my players to miss, and then they've missed the rim, and then we get the violation, so they still get the timeout.
Yeah, just shoot it normally, mate. You'll probably miss anyway. Make, and we want a timeout here by the Nelson College side. 83 plays 78.
I know we've still got 3 quarterfinals going. It'll be interesting how many teams that had the rest this morning win. We've already seen Westlake, who rested this morning. They had to play. Westlake take it out. Currently in our game in front of us, Shirley had the rest this morning. Nelson had to play, so it is vital to take care of business in your pool so you have that morning off while other teams are still competing.
Yeah, and who knows with some of these teams, were they able to get into a gym, you know, go to one of the local high schools, go through a scout, you know, walk through some things they're thinking about, and it's just so valuable.
Well, I can tell you none of them, well, that I'm aware of, use Palmy Boys.
Did you not see the ram raid on Palmy Boys this morning? I'm sure I saw a Shirley van parked in the gym.
I mean, I'm happy to open it up as long as no one else has got it booked, but
there you go. Next year, if you're going to slip, Ryan Double Dam, some money, you'll open up.
All going well, we'll qualify, so we'll be using it.
Well, there you go. To be confirmed. Hopefully, you won't be able to use it.
Anywho,
massive crowd, as you can see on your screen here.
Task ahead of them, Nelson. They need to score 5 points. They've got to get a bucket, a stop, a bucket. And by a stop, I mean a steal or a turnover. Or they have to foul and hope they miss, which, you know, Shirley have done an incredible job shooting free throws. Adams, pull up. Oh, yeah. Oh. Foul. 10 seconds to get the ball up the court. Another 3. Overtime, surely.
Does Sammy D have another timeout?
Nah, I think he's used them all. I think that was his last one. Adams with some big tokus here. The referee's just icing him, looking for the wet spots.
Yeah, he's getting iced a little bit there. But I've seen him make some clutch free throws before. Adams, formerly in a Waimea strip, changed over from the green and yellow. He's won this. Oh, no, they came second, didn't they, actually?
Waimea lost to
They lost to
College
Wellington. Yeah,
2
Troy
years ago.
Puntrees and Dov, Wellington College. And then they lost on actually court 5 to Christ last year in the quarter.
There's the first. He has to make all 3 for them to be a chance. Has to make all 3.
I mean, if you wanted anyone to get fouled out of this whole group at the 3-point line, it would be this man. Because I hope I don't curse him.
Ice in the veins.
Ice in the veins, man. Everyone in the gym is watching this man right now. Oh, that's great. Back to. Oh, can't hit. And that'll be a foul. Imagine if that had went in.
Oh, it looks so clean. It's a hell of an effort on the O board to keep that alive. And, you know, you just knocked down 2 free throws. The perfect person for the ball to go to. As we catch the replay, Cooper Adam just back of the tupper.
Wow, that would have been perfect if that would have dropped.
Now, it's still a chance of you know, surely been shooting the ball very well from the free throw line, but if Miller Newton happened to miss both, 5 seconds, that's 5 dribbles, you can get down the court. As we just figuring out who should be shooting the free throws. So Millen, crafty player, walked to the free throw line, trying to get it to take him, but they've actually Marshall.
It's a bit of a Jeff Green move there. Send up.
What kind of
the non-shooter here?
Can Marshall ice it?
Big shot. Oh, and the double rims do not make it any easier.
Have to get this rebound. It's got to be clean. It's got to be an outlet and then a shot. Shot for overtime.
They're electing to have
only 1 rebounder.
Hosea in a reload. Up
now
4.
We need it. And 1 free here.
No good. And that'll do it in the Southern battle. Shirley boys come out on top.
What a game. What a game we were all privy to. An absolute battle. Nelson College dominate the first half. Shirley boys win the 3rd quarter by near on 20 points. And a valiant effort by Nelson to fight back. Had a shot. 10 seconds to go. Cooper Adam just a little bit long, and what a ball game. It's a shame it had to end.
Just to leave you with some stats here. Costley 10, Newton 16, Marshall 11, Toby Hunt 24, Jose 13, and for the Shirley, and for the Mousen, sorry, trying to get dapped up by the Shirley boys here, as well as read these out.
Shout out to Toby Hunt, who played all 40 minutes as well. It's no small feat in a tough physical game. James Matthews close to 40 points, he had 25. Cooper Adams chipping in with 22 and Elijah Inwood 15. Look, just an awesome ball game. It's a shame there has to be a loser because both these teams laid it out on the floor. Some high quality basketball. Shirley boys move on. Westlake move on. The other 2 quarterfinals still going on. Christ College have a 7-point lead with 2 minutes to go. And Auckland Grammar will be going on as they are up 8 points with 24 seconds to go. We'll say farewell here from Court 4 on Central Energy Trust Arena. We trust you've all had a good experience watching. Mā te wā.